Hey everyone, I hope you are having a great week. I am super excited to play another session of 4th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Several weeks ago, I played my first ever live streamed 4th edition D&D game and had a great time. So much so that I actually then put together another group when we played last week, and that video went up this past Thursday, so hope you had a chance to watch that one. Today, I'm going to play another session with the first group of players and the same characters that we had before. We're going to pick up the story just about a week after that session ended. If you want to follow along, you can get the character sheets over at my website. The link is down in the description. I also want to send a shout out to AshieOfHeart, who directed me to a great tool to help me improve the character avatars on the display. What I was using before was really kind of hacked together as best I could do for the time that we had. But she pointed me to this Reactive by Fujitech tool that helps me make the avatars a lot better than what they were. So really appreciate the help on that one. Ashie runs a stream over on Twitch, and I put her link down in the description if you want to check that out. If you want to play in a future game, please make sure that you are subscribed to the newsletter so that you can receive the invitations, because those seats only go to the newsletter subscribers. I've got quite a few people on that list right now, so I don't know how quickly I'll be able to go through that, but basically I'm just working my way through. As I have more games to play, I will send those invitations out to the next group of people on the list. So just keep a lookout for that and make sure that you are a subscriber so you can receive those. But for now, let's go ahead and jump right into this next game. The last session, the party answered the call to help deal with the kobolds in the area around Fallcrest, and while you were traveling to Fallcrest, ran into a nest of kobolds along with some NPCs of questionable integrity, and managed to deal with all the kobolds in that area. You've since arrived in Fallcrest and have joined up with some other adventuring parties to make to do patrols around the area and try to keep the caravan safe and the traveler safe and all that sort of thing. There are several other groups that are participating as well. You don't really know all the different groups. There's several, but you've maybe run into a few of them. But there are some that you have not been able to interact with. And every day there is a report that goes up on the town hall building that kind of talks, where they collect the different data from the groups that have been going around and doing these patrols, and the caravans that are coming in to talk about what are we seeing out there. The latest report shows that there is another group of adventurers that has not reported in for several days. And so there's a little bit of concern as to what has happened with that group. And it just indicates to try to keep your eye out for this other group. They were last patrolling in the south. So if you're in that area to go ahead and keep your eye out for that. So you are actually going to be patrolling in that area in this on this day. So this is the Moon Hills area just south of Fallcrest, where you're going to be patrolling. There's also some reports that are starting to come in where we're getting a little bit of indicator of why there's so many kobolds in this area, that there might be some sort of leader that is gathering them to this person, or to this leader kobold, or whatever it is. There's not a lot of solid information, but it's just something that indicates there's a reason why these kobolds are here, beyond just simply there's just a lot of them. So as you set out on the patrol today, you set out in the morning, pretty uneventful, normal stuff, just kind of walking around, hadn't really come into anything of note.
Before we leave the town, could we do something there?
Sure. What'd you like to do?
Well, I wanted to find out, is there anywhere, I don't know how big Fallcrest is, but that sells healing potions?
Ooh, can we stay in the store for 3 hours of this entire session, please? Any way, shape, or form.
There's the Fallcrest Walmart, I think, is open this time of day. So if you'd like to,
you mean Walmart? There's a Walmart
open 24/7.
Oh, dude, get the Prime one style healing potions for the Arctic Blast.
There is certainly a shop that would sell healing potions. So if you are in the market, that's something that you could pick up.
Yeah, whoever has our treasure, if you could get us a few healing potions, they're not very expensive, and they let you spend a healing surge
Who
without
did
having
we
to
say
do
had the
anything
money?
else.
We were talking about who did we say had the money? Was it me? Did y'all give the rogue the money?
I seem to recall Matt maybe having the money.
I almost had it.
I think we were discussing that, yeah, how to split it up, and Deliria said money is beneath her.
Yeah, I like how too good for gold Grixis is also the one suggesting how the money be spent.
If you guys don't want any way to heal other than Grixis laying on hands, that's fine. He may or may not be able to get to you before you're killed.
No, healing potions are a good idea.
All right. They're what? $50 a piece?
50 gold.
All right. Whoever's got the money, we can go down to Fallmart real quick and grab a 6-pack or so.
What was the total value of gold that we found last time? Because I've only got the experience that we earned. Because I know we had sifted through for magic items and found the dagger and things like that.
See, I was really hoping somebody else took a note of that.
Oh no, I'm going back to the notes real quick. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it was in the chat.
Yeah.
The
Okay, so looking at there was a small hoard, right? Including the sapphire, which I'm keeping. I believe it was okay. GP total was. Where is it? Hold on. Where was it? Now we're gonna spend 20 minutes trying to figure out. Hold on. Okay, so with all the stuff, it was about 470 something. 470. Stop me if I'm wrong.
That including the gems and stuff, because I know there were some gems, and then
no, including the gems. I think it was, and somebody check your notes as well. Da-da-da-da. All right, I'm looking at the numbers I can find are about 680, and that's also what the frost dagger +1 is worth. So if we finish with some healing potions, blah blah. And Grixis took 40 gold out, so let's say about 640.
I took 40 gold when I was loading their treasure, and not from our money.
Oh, okay, good.
But that money I'm just giving to my church, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right, because it was mostly the people's money.
yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
I loaded up all of their gold and took it back to the town, but I took a little bit out to give to my church.
Okay,
But you don't have to worry about that.
The,
it didn't go into our gold.
If we can sell the frost dagger and get plenty. About 6.
No, we don't want to sell. We don't want to sell the frost dagger. Isn't that a +1 dagger?
Well, if that's all we got is my sapphire left, and that's it. Sapphire and a couple of other gems, but the rest was all the town's money, and we were going to be nice and give it back.
Well, but we don't want to give away
Gems will cover a few potions.
Oh yeah, we got how many potions? I got a potion.
And I have one with me.
And this is why we should. This is another plug for why everyone should be taking notes.
I am taking notes. The only thing I got was some white dragon teeth and 3 gold pieces. I know exactly what I got. Gold. I'm waiting for there to be a +1 battle axe. That's.
It's on the wish list.
Yeah,
how much?
Because I'm going back.
How much are the gems that we got worth?
The gems were 100 gold piece each.
Okay, so can we just get 4 potions with those?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. We'll toss in the 2 gems.
I'm taking 1 potion. That's all I need.
All right.
Maybe
I
one.
think everyone take 1 potion.
Matt.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Sounds good.
I shall be forfeiting my potion in favor of someone else.
All right, I'll take 2 because I know I'm going to get stabbed a lot.
Fair.
Now, is it true that you can drink a potion as a minor action, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Note that you don't get a full surge from these potions of healing. You get 10 hit points.
Oh, cool.
No, that's probably bad.
Eh.
I guess, yeah. I mean, for first level characters, for some of us, that might be good, but later that will be bad.
All right, so we bought 4. We traded in 2 gems. We've got a dagger, a frost dagger +1, and we've got the amulet of protection that. Who got that one?
I have that.
Nice. All right. So before we start, can I ask what was the makeup of the party that we're looking for?
So there was they were kind of a new group that wasn't really familiar to a lot of people. So it looked like it was really all humans. There weren't any other races in the group, and there was definitely a rogue and someone who was clearly leading the party. There was a female human that was leading the party. They weren't terribly well known in the town.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, I think we're done. Does anybody need anything else at Walmart?
All right. If not, then you're as I was mentioning, so you're in the south, down in the Moon Hills, and at just after maybe stopping for lunch, you come upon an old temple that appears to have fallen into ruin. The walls are still standing, but the roof has collapsed. You can see looks like a human standing with his back to you on the far end in the back of the temple with a fire that they've apparently built, or he's apparently built. And he doesn't seem to indicate in any way that he notices that you're approaching the temple.
Would you guys mind if I went on a quick scout to see what we could see?
I would love that.
Yeah, I'm definitely think more info the better before we rush in. Looking at Grixis.
Let me roll a stealth and see if I can go in on the lower entrance and try to skirt around and see what I see there.
Okay.
If possible.
Grixis snorted when you were looking at him.
I've missed that.
Shout if you want me to run in there to block for you.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you're pretty. You're gonna be able to sneak around pretty well. Where were you heading? You were.
I'm gonna go down to that southern entrance, the lowest entrance.
Are you able to move your token?
I am not for some reason.
Okay, hang on. I must have.
I wouldn't trust me either. I feel.
I don't know how I did that, but
There we go. All right, we're gonna go in here.
all right. Let me pause for a second and make sure. If for some reason nobody's tokens are set up for them. I don't know why.
I seem to be able to move mine.
Okay.
Mine is good now.
Okay. I think Fenton, because I was fiddling with yours the other day, that's why yours is good, but I guess I must have done something wrong with the others. All right. I think we should be all set now. So, all right, you are in here.
He's gone panda on us. Full panda.
So the room you're seeing right now is it looks like just empty. It doesn't even look like there's any sort of supplies or anything like that. It just looks like an abandoned room.
All right, then I'm gonna move closer down to this area. See if there's anything. I'm gonna go the circumspect route to find this guy out.
Okay. So here, let me. So yeah, from that angle, you can see pretty well. See what I can. There we go. Oops. So you can see that he's got a companion there with him on the other side of this fire. The companion is facing in your direction, but hasn't spotted you from where you are.
Do they look wounded, or do they look anything like a group of adventurers?
They do look like a group of adventurers. They're wearing some different types of armor. They've got swords, and one of them has a longbow, and they look like a typical adventuring party that you might see.
Okay.
Well, we found them.
Problem solved. All right, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to report what I've seen and just describe the situation to everybody. And there's two of them. They are armed. They look like adventurers. I didn't see if they were particularly wounded or not, but I figure if we send in our welcoming committee, Grixis should be able to scare them into whatever we need to.
Makes sense.
But that's all I could see without getting too close.
Yeah, I think let's maybe announce ourselves so they don't think we're trying to sneak up on them, and see what they have to say and what they're doing here.
Go for it, Grix. Go say hi.
All right, I am going to run in there so I can move 7. So that they can see me, and as soon as I get there, I'll say, "Oh wait a minute, I went too far." I'll say, "Hello there. How you doing?"
And they both turn in your direction, and the one, this one standing by the fire closest to you, he just kind of calmly turns around and, "Hello, friend. Always nice to see fellow adventurers here in the wilds."
You guys have been out here a while. People in the town were worried about you.
Oh, I didn't realize that they were checking up on us, but it's nice to know.
Well, we've been gone a little while. They're probably already checking up on us.
Everything okay out here?
Yes, we've been just checking out the area, and everything seems pretty good. We came upon this temple, and we checked it out, and nothing seems to be unusual here.
By the way, Greybeard, can I ask what's happening at the bottom of these buildings? Did he see are there openings here or?
Yes, there's openings to the outside down there.
Okay. I see.
Matt will walk in alongside Grixis and just say, there are only two of you. Usually adventuring parties tend to have a few more people around. Did you see any action, or are other people scouting?
We like to travel light. The more people that you have, the more difficult it could be to maneuver and such.
He's not wrong. Me and Deliri just slinking up slowly.
I need everyone do a perception check.
That's a 3.
Okay. Everything that you see is pretty much what you see.
Great.
That's not a good saying. Looks
Do
clear.
they look
It's one of my favorites.
Or out of breath?
They
Do they
no,
look like they've exerted themselves recently?
no, they're both they're actually look like they're having their lunch. They've got a mug in their hands and maybe some salted pork or something that they're chewing on.
Can I attempt to gauge whether there's something that they're not telling us with insight?
Yeah, do an insight check.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The one that's speaking with you, he definitely, it doesn't seem like he's telling you the whole story. That he seems to be watching his words carefully.
All right, I've had enough of these fools. I'm going to attempt to intimidate this guy, assuming he's not hostile to me.
Grix isn't intimidating. Everybody take a drink.
So the one that's closest to you, after Grixis ruffles his feathers a little bit, he kind of just goes, "What else you got?"
Oh.
Tell you what, why don't you join us for some ale and some meat if you'd like?
I mean,
Matt will just look at them calmly and say, "Listen, gentlemen, the last person that did not tell Grixis the entire truth was put down like a dog in a damp, dark cave. Now, unless you want that to be you, all we're asking for is information, and you can go back to cramming your faces full of salted pork."
I don't know why you have to be so aggressive. We'll certainly share whatever information you'd like to hear from us.
Why haven't you come back in 3 days? You've been gone longer than expected.
We just found interesting things to look at. We have things beyond just simply scouting for kobolds. There's other things that we like to look at, and like I said, we didn't realize that there was a timetable we were being held to. At this point, the other gentleman that's standing there is kind of, you can clearly see he's maybe shifting his eyes a little bit, looking in back and forth to the north side and to the entrance over here. He's not really wanting to say anything, and he's just kind of definitely being a little shifty.
Well, I'm going to sit down next to this dude, and I'm going to take out my very long knife that's a short sword and just cut off a strip of salted pork and just kind of start chewing and smiling. And just kind of see if I can get a look around real quick, see what he's shifting at.
So they both kind of look at you, and so you're sitting in, that's the spot you're sitting in?
That's exactly the spot I'm sitting.
Right in the middle of the floor? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say it like that.
So this guy, he kind of moves down here, and this one kind of takes a step back as well. But this one more in particular, he seems a little more welcoming. He kind of is more just like, offers his hands out and just says, indicates, fine, sit there. That's great. The other one definitely is nervous about this situation and how it's developing.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see what I see below me?
Yeah.
And then, assuming it's nothing, I'm going to start tracking to the right a little bit.
Yeah. So
as they're moving around, Matt will ask, "What caught your attention out here apart from the kobolds then, if you've been out for 3 days? Surely the woods cannot be that entertaining."
So he, as Finton moves down into this other room and you're asking him this question, he is distracted by the fact that Finton has moved into this side chamber here and clearly found something that he wasn't happy about. He looks for a second, and then he kind of looks back at you and is like, what's that now? Clearly the first time that he feels like he's maybe lost a little bit of control of the situation.
"Oh, I mean, what did you find? To be away from town for 3 days when we usually report back every day, something important must be here."
No, it was just, we found we found kobolds just like we were set out to do. And we've thoroughly explored this entire temple and searched the basement and found nothing of interest anywhere. And we were just stopping, and we were going to head back to town later today.
How many-
I
Are
don't
you sure? Because there was supposed to be a woman with you as well. Wasn't there a female leading your party?
No, the party is just the two of us.
How many kobolds did you kill?
Oh, I lost track. There's just so many.
You lost track? You're fighting, roughly, you have no idea? It was 370?
Dozens, must have been dozens. And he kind of looks at the other guy who is like unable to play this game at all. He just has this blank expression on his face.
All right, well, I'm going to move up right next to this guy.
I don't suppose you have any objection to us checking out the basement.
No. Certainly, we have nothing that we wouldn't be willing to share. So if you would like to explore it, then you're free to. We don't own this location.
I'm going to ask the guy right next to me if he's ever been covered in acid.
No, that doesn't sound like something that I would enjoy at all.
Well, and start talking, because from where you guys are sitting, I can breathe acid on both of you.
So do an intimidation check.
All right,
Wait, is
let's
there
see
any
if I
way
can roll higher than a 2.
Is there any way I could aid him? Kind of like just sit there and like with a salt pork in my mouth, just kind of nod and smile really big, like, "Oh yeah, he can. It's great."
Yeah, sure.
Well, let me get down here.
And everyone do another perception check too.
Yeah, 31. Is he intimidated now?
So they are both now realize that this is not going the way that they had hoped. In addition, both Deliria and Finton both realize here that there's something moving up to the north here. They hear the sounds of someone or something moving around up there.
Boys, it could have just been salt pork and ale. It really could have.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh. Right.
And everyone, don't forget you get a +2 bonus from my feature.
Well, 10 then.
That's a 2.
You're the only one capable of having an initiative that low because of your own bonus that you don't get.
Yeah, my first 3 rolls have been 3, 6, and 1. So it's only up from here.
You're due.
Hey man, I'm telling you, I started the same way. You'll end up killing a dragon in one shot. It's gonna be great. Worked out last time.
All right. So with that, Deliria is going to get to go first.
Are these guys just like nakedly, lethally hostile at this point?
They're right now. They're both looking up to the north, anticipating, and they're maybe got their hands on their swords, but not like they haven't drawn their weapons just yet.
Well, Deliria hears the movement over there, and the long years in the Underdark has taught us that anything that moves is a threat. So she's going to unleash a whirlwind centered on that square right there.
Okay.
The opening of the of the door. In order to do that, though, I don't actually have I don't think I have line of sight, do I?
No, not from where you are. No.
So let's do this one then,
Okay.
right here.
Did the cultist or whatever these guys is there's a 9 because with the bonus mine was a 10. I don't know how to add the bonus
Okay.
onto the.
I got it. There you go.
Okay, so we use our whirlwind. It's 10 versus 42 centered on this square,
Okay, that is going to
and it's a burst.
that is going to fail, but you hear some additional movement then, almost someone footsteps scurrying kind of out of the way.
Okay, well, I shall pursue and see what I see.
And you see, hang on, you struggling to get my layers sorted out here. You see another, we'll say, adventurer, standing right there with a longbow with an arrow notched in it, but a little bit discombobulated right now because they got distracted by this whirlwind that appeared and that caused them to kind of step backwards.
Just to say, Grixis knew these guys were cultists as soon as they said they couldn't figure out how many kobolds they had killed. Because he figures everybody is in a Tiamat cult. That's just his way he operates.
Ground state of being.
Anything else for Deliria?
Well, she sees the archer. Does he have an arrow ready?
It's in the bow, but not aimed because he kind of got startled. So
Okay, so in this case, she's going to utilize her dark fire power and summon a flickering halo of purple light to surround the archer and make him easier to hit. See, that is a 21 versus reflex.
Okay, yep.
Okay, and then drawing upon her devotion to her dark goddess, she will use an action point in order to unleash another attack. We are going to go with just a nice little lightning strike. Just summon some lightning, see what happens.
No, it hits quite a ways from where this person is.
It also does have the... Oh, was it a... Oh, it was a 1. Oof. Never mind that. Well, she's a little bit upset with herself, but it is what it is.
Okay. Gilly.
And that is it.
I'm going to move over to the other side of Grixis. We're going to have ourselves a good old-fashioned riposte strike. And I'm still going to be holding on to the salt pork, by the way. It is still in the left hand. It is my offhanded weapon.
You're going to attack with the pork?
So, I'm going to... Well, no. Pork is... That's my secret weapon.
I see.
But I got that, and since it's my first time right now, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite, your favorite, sneak attack damage. Does 19 hit this guy?
It absolutely does.
Oh, I do love it so much. Oh, and add 3 to that, so an extra. So 14 damage total.
Oh, nice.
I love rogues. I've never played a rogue before. I want to be a rogue forever.
And he was definitely caught off guard with that, and he's quite clear now that he's completely lost control of this situation. Anything else for Gilly?
Nope, that's it. I'm gonna just set up and be ready to try to. Well, can I shift? Can I shift one square to this way?
You already moved.
So okay, then no.
The shift would be
Or-
your movement. So
Nope, I'm good.
okay, Finton.
Okay. Right. I'm going to Firehawk that guy here. Okay, so that's yikes. A big miss. Then I will go ahead and change into my beast form. We'll stick with the classic cat for the moment, and I'm gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's make it 6, 7, and pass turn from there.
Okay, Grixis.
Where do I go to get the die rolling
It's the chat.
box? Oh, you got to type it in there?
Yeah, you can. There should be on the left side. There should be a die in the menu on the left. Also, you could select a dice.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but I don't, for some reason, see any menus over there. Okay.
There's a up at the top of your left. There should be a collapse button, a little less than sign. That might be maybe the menu's collapsed.
Hold on one second. Well, I'll just go in the chat. Let me see. What do I have to hit backslash?
It's a /R and then space and then
Okay.
what you want to roll.
Okay, well, that's going to be a well, I'm doing my dragon breath, I didn't say.
Oh,
That's
I
gonna
see.
miss-
Okay.
That's why I don't have it on my sheet anywhere. So that's going to be the closest guy to me,
Okay.
and then I have to do it again, so...
You can just hit the up arrow. It'll do the same thing. It'll repeat it.
Oh, I see, okay. No, so
Okay.
my dragon breath's not doing anything. Then I'm going to do an actual attack on the guy right next to us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can I go through that fire?
If you do an acrobatics check.
No. I don't want to do an acrobatic check. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move first, so I'm going to go around the fire, getting an opportunity attack from both of these guys when I move out of that space below where I end up.
Okay. So did you moved around the fire?
Yes, I moved around the fire, and then both those guys, when
Yep.
I move out of that one space they're guarding, will try to hit me.
All right. So this is the first guy. Gets you 18 versus armor.
No.
Okay. And then the other guy, 10. So.
No. Okay, and so now that I'm behind here, I'm going to do my attack, and of course then we add
Flanking.
2 for flanking, but I also wanted to flank for Gilly for next time if I don't kill this guy. So
Man, you're so sweet. You're always thinking of me. I
I
appreciate
did 25 versus his AC.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, and then 5 damage. Also, I don't know if I can't see the bottom there. He's going to get, he gets -2 to his attack rolls until my next turn.
Okay.
So it was a little more effective than my dragon breath. I shouldn't have been bragging about it. Okay, that's it for me.
And he is
I
actually.
did cover him in acid, but it did, it didn't really go on him.
He is bloodied now. So.
Okay.
All right. That's it for Grixis.
Yes.
All right. So now their turn. So the first person is.
Actually, I'm gonna mark the guy that I didn't, the non-bloodied guy. I didn't have to.
Oh, here, I'll give you their names so that we can.
Actually, I'll mark the guy I hit so that he doesn't attack Gilly.
Oh no! Let him hit me. That's totally fine. Riposte strike. I would love for him to take a swing at me. That would make me so happy right now.
Did you hit him with that attack already? Is that
I
what you hit him with?
And if he strikes at me, I get to attack him again. And since we are flanking him, that's combat advantage. So,
Yeah, but the marking won't keep him from attacking you. It'll just give him a -2.
Oh, then yeah, mark whoever you want.
Yeah, I'm going to mark him. So if he attacks you, he's going to get -4, and then you're going to riposte on him. If he doesn't attack you, he wasn't going to attack you anyways. So
This is also true.
okay, yeah. So I'm marking that guy.
And that's Gronin here. This guy.
Oh, actually, I'm not marking him because my Dragon Breath was a minor action, and marking him's not a free action. So take that back.
Okay.
He's just getting -2. It doesn't matter who he attacks.
All right. Fair enough.
But Gilly is going to kill him when he riposts him, right, Gilly?
Now I'm not going to say anything. You know what happens when I say I'm going to hit somebody?
That's what happened with my Dragon Breath. All right, go ahead, guys.
All right. So this fellow up here, seeing face to face with the sorcerer, is now he's got this arrow that is already notched, and he is going to shoot it and let it fly at Deliria with an 11 versus reflex. Deliria, I will assume that's going to miss.
It's yes. Deliria has cat-like reflexes, so
Yes.
with a reflex of 13.
Okay. So that arrow just flies off into the distance. Gronin then is going to attack Gilly. Because how dare you steal his pork and then attack? Come on.
I'm gonna interrupt him right there if you don't mind.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stab him. Oh my.
Oh dear.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Do I still get my sneak attack because I got combat advantage on him?
Yes.
Or is it only getting once?
Well, it was. Is that once per round? Do you only get sneak attack once per round?
Yeah.
Let me check. Yeah, just once per round, right?
Okay, so yeah, so you already used that.
It's once per turn, actually.
Oh,
Once per turn.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I do love this so much. Anyway, so real quick.
No.
D6, 2. And okay, so one. So that's 7 points. So 8 more points of damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna slap him with a salt pork and stab up.
It's hard to tell which upsets him more, the fact that the salt pork is being used against him or the actual blade. So
I'm rules lawyering, but it is once per round sneak.
Oh, okay.
It has been errated. It was originally published as once per round, and they have since errated it along with a bunch of other things.
Oh, cool.
Oh, and like the essentials, yeah. I didn't know we were using that, so okay.
Nothing aware, but yeah, it came in later.
Oh no, that would benefits me completely. I'm 100% behind the errata. Let's do that.
Yep.
I love that.
But he is still around, and having drawn his short sword, he is now going to complete his thrusting it down at you with a 15 against your AC.
Oh yeah.
He gets -2.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, well, in
Yep.
that case-
So a 13 versus your AC.
Then no, he does not.
Yeah, he's completely lost control of this encounter, he realizes. So, and then his buddy over here is going to attack with his short sword at Grixis. A 21.
That does hit.
Yeah, it does. And that is going to be that's going to be 3 damage.
Okay.
And then you see emerge from the shadows over here is another bow-wielding adversary who steps forward and also fires a bow or fires an arrow at Grixis with a 12 versus reflex.
He just missed.
Okay, so that flies off, hits the wall behind him, and that is it for them. And we are to Matt.
Matt's going to see one emerge, but see Deliria up top by herself. So he's going to move 1, 2, then 3 up here, 4 here, and then 5 to put himself in the line of fire there, hopefully giving her some cover. And as he's going past, he's going to shout at Grixis, or shout at the guys around Grixis. You don't hit Grixis. Grixis hits you. And he's going to use Direct the Strike to get Grixis to attack Gronin, the one between him and Gilly.
Get him, Grix.
So Grixis can make a basic attack right now against Gronin.
Okay. I think I did that right. Okay, that's just the D20 roll, and
Okay.
then I get +2 from my strength and +2 from flanking, so 14.
That is just going to miss.
And proficiency?
Oh, right, exactly, right.
Oh,
Why don't I look on my sheet? I get +2 for my proficiency. That's how you trick the DM into telling you.
Cunning plan.
Very good.
And then it actually hits then.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. I do 7 plus. Let's add the stuff incorrectly. My it's gonna be just my strength bonuses too. So 9.
And that takes care of this fellow. He won't be spinning any more lies.
Nice. Also more pork for you, Gilly.
Man, that is the sole reason I adventure.
We all need a purpose.
As a minor action, he'll then, in that same breath, use Inspiring Word with Grixis so that he can immediately spend a healing surge, get back that value plus another d6.
Oh, you don't need to do that yet. I only took 3 damage. I mean, is that like an encounter power?
I can use it twice in encounter, so go ahead and just get up to full. You never know what's coming.
Oh, all right. I have 26 hit points, just so you know. But all right, I'll spend a healing surge. I got a ton of them, and I'll go back up.
And then he'll look to Deliria at the end and say, "My lady, don't sully yourself with this peasant. I think they need your prowess inside. Someone's emerged from below."
And with that,
And that's his turn.
Deliria.
Well, Deliria does not appreciate when commoners simp for her. So she will resume her attack on the archer in her sights. And she will use her tried and tested lightning strike.
Oof.
Now
Yes.
that'll do it.
That will do it.
Fantastic. So we are going to deal 10 lightning damage to the main target, and 3 lightning damage to Krenwick. In addition to that, the feat that I've chosen, Mark of Storm, allows me to slide enemies I hit with thunder or lightning powers. So they are both going to be slid. The archer is going to be slid towards Matty. So that, there we go. And then Krunwick, I think I'll just move towards the fire.
Does that provoke an opportunity attack or no?
No, it's forced movement, so...
Oh, yeah, true. Yep.
And with that, I shall end my turn if only there's some fog of war to the
Oh, yeah, sorry.
left of me.
Yep, let me do that.
Yeah, it makes me nervous.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Gilly, you done with that pork yet?
Yes. No, I'm still using it. This is going to go on for a little while. We're going to move to Crinwick, and we're going to reposition strike this young man. It's going to be fun. Let's see here. Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to move him into the fire.
Oh.
Bam.
Because, I don't know. It just seems like it'd be fun to do.
So that's 6 damage outright, and then he is moving into this here fire, which I will presume is going to deal a little bit of fire damage of some sort. And I am going to, unless somebody has some more specific rules, I think that's probably going to be something like a 5 ongoing fire damage as long as he stays there.
I love that.
Okay.
And if he moves out, he needs to roll a save ends.
Yes. Yep.
Stop, drop, and roll, Crinwick. Stop, drop, and roll.
All right. Made a note of that. Anything else for Gilly?
I think we're good right now.
Okay.
Well, hey,
Oh.
can I point the salted pork at the archer and just be like, "I see you"?
Yes. Are you gonna shift your gaze to the archer, or is it just kind of reaching behind you? And
No, not even look. It's a no-look salt pork
yeah,
stare.
there you go. Yeah, that'll do it. Fenton.
Okay. I will go ahead and use Wild Shape to change back into my human form and shift 1 to here. And with Crenwick stuck on the flame and probably wanting to get off of it, I'm going to again use Firehawk, hopefully punishing him for moving. So 15 versus Reflex.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so that hits him for 5 fire damage. And now if he moves or takes any ranged or area attacks, then I can attack him again.
Okay.
With that, I'm going to spend my move to back up to here and then pass turn.
Was the shift a free action or?
The shift comes as part of the Wild Shape, which is a minor.
Gotcha.
The converting back and forth gives you a shift 1.
Gotcha. Okay. Grixis.
I'm going to stand on this dead person's body. Is that all right?
Yep.
Now I'm flanking.
So Crenwick is going to get an opportunity attack.
I'm shifting.
Oh, you shifted. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dad. Maybe I didn't say it.
I probably didn't hear it. Yep. All good.
And then I'm just doing another enfeebling strike on Gronin. It's going to be this plus 2 is still not going to hit.
Nope.
My guy's better at taking damage, really, than dishing it out, but he doesn't like people to know that.
He sure talks pretty big.
I was going to say, he's pretty good at dealing psychological damage, I think.
Yes.
Very good at that.
I'm marking this guy now so that hopefully he attacks me and misses.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So he's going to take his 5 fire damage at the start of his turn. And so that's going to put him down, and he is actually bloodied now. And he is going to then attack Grixis with his short sword. 18?
Nope.
Oh, man. Theta,
I'm waiting
meanwhile...
for someone in my party to say, "What is your armor class?"
Theta is going to take a shot, having been dealt the point of salted pork. Is none too happy about that because he's kind of hungry.
This is bad for us, but could I ask the DM, does that guy want to shift out of the fire?
Yes. Oh,
he's gonna die.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you for saving the enemies. Yep. So he needs to.
I want to kill him myself.
So he'll do a save. He's got to do a saving throw first. So let me just do that. Which he fails. But he will shift out of the fire. So he won't take it regardless. But anyway. So yeah. And so Theta, though, is going to shoot an arrow at Gilly. 12 versus reflex?
Nope. Oh, reflex? Hold on. Computer says... No.
No?
Nope.
All right, so it manages to fly past Gilly and Grixis and lands at the feet of Matt
I thought
standing.
it was going to hit me.
Links off of Grixis' like armor. Ooh.
All right, Matt.
Did Delta go
Boy,
next to me?
it's almost like you guys are playing. I keep losing track of my monsters here. So Delta, no, Delta's not going to actually do anything because Delta is going to, Delta's going to shift back over here and then take a shot with the longbow. 26 on Matt.
Definitely hit.
And that's going to be a 8 damage.
All right.
Grixis is going to ask you, is that a problem for you? Are you all right?
No. Matt will look at Grixis and say, "Don't worry. I'm not as big as you, but I think I'm as strong as you," because he's also got 26 HP. And with that arrow sticking out of his chest or wherever it is, he's just gonna shake it off and just move down out the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave Deliria to her own devices. And he'll just look at Gilly and say, "Gilly, could you just slap Trenwick with that salted pork again, if you don't mind?"
As you wish, boss.
So he'll use Commander Strike, and Gilly will attack with the basic attack against Trenwick.
Question: what is the damage on salted pork?
Well,
just a quick question.
it hardens your arteries, so I think it's more long-term damage.
I'm gonna deal
Well,
15.
just stab him with your dagger.
I mean, if we have to, sure. I will stab him with the short sword. Ooh,
Oh.
I will not stab him with the short sword.
No, maybe you should have went with the pork after all.
All I'm saying is my hands are greasy now. It's not good. Whoops.
Even though you get a +2 to that, it won't be.
No.
Or it wouldn't be a +2. I have to be adjacent to the enemy for him to get that.
Sorry, boss. He's on fire.
Better
It's
luck
hard to
next
find a
time,
place to
really.
stab.
Nah, that's true. You don't want to burn the salt pork either. And that's his turn.
All right, Deliria.
Get him, Del.
Well, it's regretful that the pincushion is gone because he was providing such nice cover. However, we shall keep tunnel visioning onto Delta here, and we're going to slap him with another lightning strike.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. Now, I've just realized that for some reason, Roll20 is not calculating damage properly when you have a magic weapon. So, just for the sake of brevity, let's always assume my attack is +1 and my damage is +1.
Okay.
So we're looking at 10 lightning damage onto Delta. We're going to slide him 1 backwards. And we'll actually add on the the 3 extra damage onto Delta as well.
Okay.
We're not gonna split up this time.
Okay, so he's not looking very good at all. Anything
And
else?
that'll be my turn.
All right. Gilly.
Gilly, would you like to hold your action until I can shift over on my turn? So you
Actually,
get some damage?
if I move over to here, does that give me an attack of opportunity?
Oh, yeah, I guess you can go around him if you go... Well, but you
Yeah,
have to
not
go
maybe
down
the-
by that archer.
Oh, I'll get him soon enough.
So
We'll get
The archer probably has a bad attack of opportunity for what it's worth, since they're armed with a bow at the moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
So skipping
actually,
past
if
that square is
you-
not so bad.
If he goes down there, Krenwic's going to get an attack, so you might as well just walk over and let Krenwic hit him once.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So if it's moving to in his threatened squares, though, that gives me an attack of opportunity on me.
Yeah. So when you
Yeah.
you were already
Like I said, if you don't want to have him attack you, you can wait until I shift over and then you, take your turn after me and then shift over and get sneak if you want to do it that way. It's
You
up
know
to
what?
you.
That sounds good to me. I'll wait for Grixis. I'll look at Grix. Grix will give me the sign, and I'll just be patient
okay.
and take another bite of salt pork.
All right. So you're gonna move until wait till after Grixis.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. So Fenton.
Love that coordination. Okay, I'm gonna shift 1 here. I'll just move 1, I guess. And I'll shoot Delta with Firehawk. 17 versus reflex.
Yes.
So 7 fire damage, and again, if Delta moves or shoots, I'll get a second attack.
Okay.
And I'll just stay there actually. So that's my turn.
All right. Grixis.
Okay, so I'm going to shift over here like I said I was going to. I don't get the flank, but I don't need it really.
Oh.
Because I'm hitting. I actually hit. There you
That
go.
time you backed it up.
Well, I assume it hit before. 8 actual damage, and he's getting a -2.
Okay. So he gets -2 on his attacks.
Yep, and
Okay.
now Gilly can pop in the turn order and get a sneak damage. Kill him.
Is Krenwick marked by you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Still, got it. All right. Now we're to Gilly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that until I mark somebody else or don't engage him, it just remains marked.
Gotcha.
Do a piercing strike. Oh, so that's a 14 versus his reflex.
Yes. That. Thankfully, it's versus
okay.
reflex. So.
And then it's gonna be. It's gonna be. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Roll d6. Sorry. D6. Do it again. I keep pressing the wrong button like a genius. All right. Boom. What I meant to do was 12. 12 points of extra damage from sneak attack.
Okay. And so Krenwick, whatever hope he had of sleeping in his bed tonight is done.
I'm gonna lean over.
That's what
to him,
happens
like,
when you worship Tiamat.
as the light leaves his eyes, I'm gonna be like, and that's why you work on teamwork. And then I'm gonna turn to the archer and I'm gonna take a big old bite of salt pork and just kind of point it at him again.
And having seen that, this archer is going to draw back his bow with another arrow on it and shoot it directly at the salt pork, hoping that it goes through it and into.
Oh my God.
So that will also trigger Firehawk.
Oh,
Yeah, but can you see that guy now?
It's sorry, was this Delta or
no, this is Theta. Sorry, I'm down
my
here.
bad, my bad. No, sorry, I thought it was Delta.
Okay. So he's got definitely a hit on Gilly, and that's going to be 9 points of damage.
Oh.
Grixis will ask Gilly, is that a problem for you?
Well, I'm gonna sit there. The arrow's gonna be on my shoulder, like with the salt pork halfway up there. And I'll be like, totally fine.
You're not bloody yet.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay. It's just like the reason I keep asking is to
yeah.
lay hands on you guys. I have to go next to you. So
Oh, it's cool. I'm cool.
He's going to walk it off.
Yeah, it's fine.
Delta is going to take a shot at Deliria.
Okay, that triggers.
Oh, that, yeah.
Another 5 damage.
Okay. And so
Separate that out.
prior to, I assume that hits prior to Delta actually making the attack, yes?
That's correct, yeah.
So Delta is now in a pile on the ground. And hang on a second, I gotta move Delta so I can mark. There we go. Sorry about that. Couldn't get the X on there. All right. So Delta, that whatever Delta was going to do doesn't really matter because Delta is no longer with us. And that brings us to Matt.
Hey, Gilly, you don't look that great.
Totally salty. All good.
He'll toss an inspiring word at Gilly as a minor action.
Thank you.
So spend the healing surge and then roll a d6 as well and get that total back. And then he's going to huck a hand axe at Theta. That is 10 versus armor.
It bounces off the wall just to his side.
Damn it. But he's going to shift in and try and give some kind of cover, I guess, to Gilly here. He'll move like he started here, so he'll move down here and then here, just in a diagonal.
Sure, yep.
To leave the way open for anyone else to get in front and go ham.
Okay. Deliria?
Deliria will advance 1, 2, or can I go diagonal here? I think I cannot.
No, you can't go diagonal on those. No.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And she's going to look at the result of her faithful peon's work. Congratulate herself on picking such a wonderful troop of followers. And then unleash a lightning strike yet again, because why mess with what isn't broken?
Did you use the word followers? Is that us?
Indeed.
I feel this is like Dell's inner monologue.
Right, are you guys hearing this?
So that definitely is going to hit. And
good lord.
And Theta is now bloodied also. Was there there's another one on top of that?
Well, I'm trying to figure out if it's doing the math correctly. No, it's not doing the math correctly. Okay, so that is 17 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to fix it, but it's not working. Yep, 17 damage.
So are they going to move closer to us, or?
And he will be slid 1 square next to Matty.
Do you get another 3 damage on top of that too?
No, the previous turn I realized that I was misusing the store magic feature, because basically the store magic allows me to move 3 damage off of the main damage roll onto the secondary target. So
I got
the secondary target will take 6 versus 3 instead of just piling all of it onto a single target.
Gotcha. Okay. And are you said you're pulling Theta in?
Sliding. Yeah.
This way?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got it. All right. Fenton.
Right.
How'd you end up way over there? The battle's over here. What are you doing?
I was shooting Delta a second ago.
Oh, okay.
I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just stay here. And I'll just go ahead and shoot Firehawk at Theta. And Just give me 2 seconds here. I just trying to fix it so that it's a little bit less stupid. Yep. So- okay. So talk to myself off. Great. And Firehawk. So 13 versus reflex.
That will hit, yes.
Hooray! 8 fire damage, and then again, if Theta moves or shoots, I get to shoot again.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and convert into beast form, and I'm going to go out in panda style and shift 1 down here. End of turn.
Okay. Grixis.
I'm going to move in a roundabout way of not getting opportunity attack to get behind this guy.
Okay.
And then get my character sheet here. I'm just going to hit him with an enfeebling strike.
And that is how you do that. And that is the last foe that was here.
I'm going to circle the building around the outside just to make sure there's nothing we missed.
Okay.
That's a good call. I'm gonna pull the arrow out of my shoulder and eat the rest of the meat.
Okay.
Matt will collect his hand axe from the floor and just staunch the bleeding a bit. I'll spend a healing surge just to heal up.
And Deliria will take a short rest on that piece of wood over there and say, most efficient work, minions. There will be no whippings tonight.
Nope. Fenton, she called us minions.
Okay, this drow. Oh my goodness.
No.
Um,
That'll work.
at least she pays us, I guess, in a roundabout way. Always look on the bright side.
So here's my question.
Appreciate that.
Were these guys, like, they just came in new, right? And they're trying to protect this.
I wonder if this even was the adventurers, or maybe this was like bad guys who killed the adventurers, or have them trapped downstairs or something.
Oh, these aren't adventurers. These are Tiamat cultists. I can smell them.
You know what? 2 weeks ago I'd have laughed, but I think he's right.
This is what they do: is they get kobolds who will worship any dragon, and they get them to do their dirty work for them. And that's why when I asked the guy how many kobolds he killed, see, if you ask me how many kobolds I killed today, 0. I exactly know. Last week we killed 11. So it's not something that you don't have on your mind. That's all I'm saying.
Is there anything about these dead bodies that can we search them for, tattoos or insignias, or maybe they have
Maybe not Crinwick.
paperwork. Who knows?
He's on fire.
Anything that could confirm Grixis's punch here?
Yeah, they're wearing sashes across their chests that have this a dragon painted on it. Very, very rough drawing of a dragon painted on it with some sort of weird mask that looks just very kind of like ancient. But you as this battle comes to an end, you notice on the wall behind where, sorry, my mouse isn't working. Over here, you see actually on the wall a very crudely replica of that same painting, we'll say, that's on their sash, is also painted on the wall.
Do they have any possessions on them, like pouches or backpacks?
They have pretty standard adventuring gear stuff. If you're searching the bodies, there are the two that are lying around the fire there. They have each have one potion of healing on them. And then amongst all of them, there's a total of 20 gold.
All right, I'm writing that down this time. All right, so we got 20 gold, and we got 2 extra potions of healing. Who needs them?
I'll take one. I've got one.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've got 2 already, so
I could take
rather
another
go
one.
to other people.
If they only heal 10, I could use another one.
Fenton and Grixis will take them. So we got 2 health potions. All right, I'm gonna snag one of those sashes if that's okay.
It's fine with me.
And I'm gonna sort of just keep it on hand in case I need to pretend to be a part of this.
Looking at the graffiti on the wall, do they have any religious or historical presence that I can remember?
No, nothing that looks of note of any repute anyway. It seems just pretty basic drawing of unattached anything.
See, this is what happens when they take art out of school. Oh well. Boys ready to go down? That's right. You guys ready to go down?
Let's check it out.
All right,
I think
let's head down
so.
then.
All
To
right.
the scary winding staircase.
So the stairs wind down into the basement of this temple. Are you guys able to move your tokens here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go.
So you basically are in just a room that contains these stairs. There's pretty much nothing else in this room except a door to the southwest corner of the room.
Do we maybe want to listen before bursting through? Do we hear anything on the other side?
Sounds like a smart idea to me.
So whoever is listening at the door, you put your ear up against it. You don't hear much, but you definitely hear the sound of what sounds like snoring. Sawing wood, maybe, if something like that.
Ooh. We got a sleeper. Is the door locked or unlocked?
The jiggling on the handle of this door, does not appear to be locked.
Right.
Well, normally I'd run in there, but Gilly, why don't you just go in and slit this guy's throat?
You're a man after my own heart. I'm gonna gently open the door.
All right. So let me do a little reveal here. Hang on. And peeking into the room from where you're at, you can you see a room with some supplies, some crates. There's a door on the opposite side as well, and the snoring sound is definitely louder now.
I'm gonna gently step inside.
Matt will just whisper as Gilly goes in. Do you think they might track these places?
Oh, probably. Without a storage room. I'm thinking that other door's trapped. Because I'm looking, and I'm going to whisper back, I'm looking at a sleeping kobold. Don't tell
Why is he
Grixis
still
that.
alive? I don't know why is he still alive. He should be a dead kobold.
Just a second. I'm getting to it. And I'm going to grumble very, very gently as I walk over there, and I'll try to slash Tao's throat.
Okay.
No, he's not helpless, right? Because he's asleep.
Yeah, So I mean, I don't know what's
the
Yeah, we had a discussion about this before. So I would say that asleep is pretty helpless, right? Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
Well, Tao is going to wake up in the wonderful whatever afterlife kobolds have.
Well, you'll do critical damage basically, but since you I think since you have combat advantage as well, so you'll get your maximum sneak. It should probably kill him.
So let it be what? Hold on. 2d6 plus. So it's 10 plus.
No, you just get. It's just a critical hit when you coup de grace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, crit. So
It's
it's
a
10
critical
plus
hit.
crit.
Yep, and if the attack inflicts damage greater than or equal to the bloodied value of the target dies.
All right. So that's going to be. What do we say crits were? Remind me again.
They're
Full damage.
max damage.
Max damage.
All right. So that is. This is going to take forever. I do apologize.
That would be 15, or oh, you also have sneak
That's
attack.
yeah. So it's hold on. Where's smart? Yeah, about 16. 16 points.
But you have sneak attack too, right?
Oh yeah, 16 plus. That's 16 total. 6 plus 10.
So you're
16 total.
no modifiers.
Oh, sorry. 18. 18 points.
Okay, it's important because his bloodied value is 18. So
Oh my God, that'll work perfectly.
yes.
18 points.
So yes, Tau will not be arising from his sleep. So
Gilly, did you have the magic dagger?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, you need to get one so you can throw it and it'll come back to you.
I've heard good things. So, Tao's dead, and let's go listen to this door.
Who does have it? Is that Deliria?
Yeah, Deliria has it.
So the listening at that door, do you do a perception check for this one?
Survey says 13.
Okay.
Can we assist that or?
I don't know how you help somebody perceive.
Okay.
If you have an idea, I'm open to it. But that
Grab my head and move it to a certain end.
Well, you just,
Slam it into the door.
Listen, maybe you hear something they didn't hear, but
Does anybody have a glass cup?
right, exactly.
So you hear what sounds like some tapping. It's like the room that you're in has a stone floor, and it sounds like something tapping against stone, maybe dragging a little bit on the stone, in almost a rhythmic cadence.
Does it sound like pet paws on like a dog's paws on a?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. Can I distinguish more than one or just the one?
Do a nature check.
Ooh, that's
No.
crap. All right, is the door locked?
This door is also not locked.
All right, may I please perceive it to see if there are traps on it?
Do a perception check.
Looks clear.
It does not appear that there are any traps on this door.
All right, I'll step to the side and give a thumbs up.
Now someone else come open this.
Grixis, I think that's you.
Well, I'm going to move up here, and I'm going to wait until it's my turn again, and I'm going to open the door. Is that a minor action, or what kind of action is it to open the door?
Well, we're just kind of in exploration here, so it's fine. I'm trying to move the door, so and then based on the orientation of the door, you can see here, I'll do like maybe a little much, but you can see into this. So the door, presumably the door is swinging on the left side of those hinges there, so it's kind of obscuring your view in this direction. But you can kind of see there's a hallway, and you can see the backside of a kobold who appears to be walking away from you.
Okay. Gilly's right next to me, so I'm going to say quietly to him, "There's a kobold walking away. Would you like to go in and backstab him? Or do you want me to just rush in there?"
alive, Grix? Why is he still alive?
Well, you did such a good job on that first one. You want me to just run in there? Because there could be like 7 or 8 of these guys in here.
Oof. I only heard one.
It's up to you. It's up to you, but his back is to you, so I assume that you'd be able to get a good shot in on him.
All right, I'm going to sneak out to there, and I'll see if I can throw a...
So
Throw
let
a
me
dagger. One more up.
so do a stealth check real quick.
Can do. Can do. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, you're good.
You do have combat advantage because he hasn't gone technically, so you're going to be first striking him
Oh, yeah.
if you want to kill him.
I mean, we've established that kobolds are jerks. So,
Oh,
I'm good with
we're
that.
on a kill all cobalt mission, Gilly. I don't know if you misunderstood me, but
I mean,
I thought we were on a kill all kobold life.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm starting to buy into Grix's religion. I might be changing my religion. This is fun. All right. Let's get a piercing strike. Oh,
Ooh. So
it's 11.
what is that you threw at him?
a dagger.
Okay, so it goes clanking around the stone floor and off the walls. He turns around and looks at you with his short sword drawn, and you hear the sound of more claws on stone getting moving a little fast and louder from the spot up to the north of you here.
All right. I want to whip out the Tiamat sash and like put my finger to my lips, like shh, and like shake it and like kind of get him to come towards me, and be like, "Come here, I'm one of you," kind of things.
So is Grixis still standing there in the doorway?
He's behind it, yeah.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
inside
let me know as soon as I can do an action.
Okay. So do a bluff check,
Grixis?
Gilly.
Oh, Gilly.
See how well he can sell.
Anybody.
Yes.
So Santu here, he like eases his concern and just kind of lowers his sword and gives a little bit of a nod and actually turns and starts walking away. But coming around from this side is you hear those other claws on the stone running towards you with the short sword drawn as well.
Try it again.
Yeah.
Bluff.
Yep.
Oh!
And
Oh!
he does the same, and he kind of just he stands there but kind of gives you a nod and doesn't move any closer.
All right, I'll just kind of wave him away like it's okay. Just go.
Okay, so he walks back over this way.
All right. All right. I need someone much smarter than me to take over because this is much farther than I thought I'd get.
Well, can I go now? Are we going into combat or what?
It depends what happens next, I guess. I have this feeling that when Grixis steps through this door, all of Gilly's wonderful efforts are going to be in vain. So,
Nah, he'll still be in my heart. I'll remember them.
but whoever wants to go next and do something, go for it.
Well, Gilly, it's up to you. If you want to walk down next to that guy, or I can just charge down there and hit him.
Or check if there's something in that door right there before we jump into something.
Good call. I will go to the door and kind of just leisurely try the handle.
So when you leisurely try the handle, hang on, I gotta change something for me here.
Are you gonna put scary fight music on? Or are we gonna fight?
not yet. savor the moment. So, as you jiggle the handle of this door, you hear a very loud clank that kind of extends to this area over here, and at which point a crossbow bolt comes flying out at you. What's a 12 versus your AC?
Misses.
Okay, and it just basically flies across and hits over here. This guy, though, now is not buying the what you were just selling him, and draws his short sword again, and you hear those footsteps moving ever faster. And now we can roll initiative.
Just shrug and go, first day? Yeesh. Well,
oh, sorry, hang on. Sorry, before you roll, I needed to clear this. Sorry, if you remembered your rolls, let me know, because anyone who already rolled it. Oh, everybody already rolled it. Perfect. So, sorry.
I didn't roll yet.
That's on me.
I don't know why it won't let me roll.
are you clicking on your token?
That's why. So that's the 12 with the bonus.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Fenton, you had already rolled. So you get a... Is your roll an 11.3? Or you had rolled a 9 before, so is... If everyone...
So everyone gets a bonus from Matt, because they're within my radius for the initiative bonus.
I already had mine in.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
Okay, so can everybody roll the initiative again so you can get it? I can update your scores, update the value,
Sure.
but I deleted everybody before.
All right, rolling
There we go.
again.
Oh,
All right.
So my first roll was a 19. The second roll was a 1.
Is the 19 include the bonus, or?
With the bonus was a 19.
Gotcha. Okay. So Gilly, so it's going to be a 15. Deliria. Is it a +2 bonus?
Yes.
All right. Did everybody? Grixis.
All right, so now mine's 11. That's with the 2, I believe, now.
Okay.
I just put the 2 in under feats because it's his feet.
Okay. Matt and Deliria both have 19. Who is going to go
Well,
first?
I actually have 17 because the bonus is already in my calculation.
Oh, sorry. Okay. That makes that easier.
yeah, and mine should be 13 as well. Because I already put the count. Yeah, I was already
Okay.
so
See,
it's
I'm
13.
trying to be smart about it, and I should have just went with the numbers I saw. Okay. Between Fenton and Grixis, which one are you guys going to go first?
I have a 0 bonus, so what's your bonus?
Fenton?
3, so he's ahead of me because my bonus is 0.
All right. So I'm going to make his a 12. And Santu, well, that's all of them. This represents all the kobolds that you'll come across here. So, all right, I think we have that settled now. So, Matt, you're first on this one.
So can I get past Grixis in that doorway since he's an ally?
Yes, you can walk through that
It's
square.
5 feet wide.
Yeah. And he wasn't the one
So
eating all
go
that salted
diagonally up
pork.
here.
So.
1, yeah, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to move up here. Just, I guess, in a little bit of urgency, hearing all the clanging coming from the passage. Seeing one kobold to the right, but an empty passage up north. He's going to kind of hold this corner here. And can I hold my action for later in the round?
Sure.
I'm just going to hold a direct the strike. As soon as someone attacks an enemy, I'm going to use direct the strike to let them attack it again.
Okay. All right, so we'll remind me of that when the trigger happens so that we can do that. All right, Deliria.
Deliria will walk through Grixis nonchalantly. And then I think we're gonna go to in the corner, nice and safe. Have our back against the solid wall. That little kobold there, hopefully, is grounded because he's getting lightning strike.
Oh,
All right.
So once again, this is 18 versus reflex and 17 lightning damage.
Okay.
good lord.
So that's 17 damage then. So
Yes, 17.
okay, he's going to take every bit of that. Gotcha. He's not quite bloodied yet, but his day is getting worse for him. Anything else for Deliria?
And then Matt will direct.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Matt will direct the strike and get Deliria to attack again, and just say, "My lady, do you mind doing that again?"
Very smooth, Matt. Very smooth.
We are going to use our Dragon Frost as a ranged basic attack. So let's see. That would be 17 versus fortitude, 10 cold damage.
Okay. Oof, okay. Yep. And now he is bloodied.
Okay, and that will be it for now.
Okay.
And he's pushed.
Oh.
It's a push, so I'll push him into the wall.
Okay. Gilly?
Gonna move right up next to him, and we're gonna riposte strike. And since he has not gone yet, correct?
No, he is not.
Well, then I think we know what's about to happen.
Yeah. So
18 more points of damage.
he honestly never stood a chance here. So, and I can't. Hang on. My screen is too small. Boom. There it is. Okay. Anything else that Gilly would like to do?
Check down the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
See that fog in there.
There you go.
I got one more. I got a couple more movement points left. Can I just move back one?
Sure. Yep.
All right.
All right.
Back over there.
Fenton.
Did we never get that door open?
No, he just jiggled the handle and dodged a crossbow bolt.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me pop that door open.
So this door is locked.
Okay.
He is a hippopotamus.
Yeah, I given how good I am as a human, I don't actually feel the need to change forms at all. I'm gonna attempt like a thievery to maybe pick the lock.
As a hippopotamus, that's something
Yeah.
I'd like to see, but go for it. So
I really want it to happen. We'll see. I'm not a good thief anyway, but
that is not going to be enough to get it done. And a crossbow bolt comes flying at you, but actually it heads to Gilly first. So I assume a 10 versus your armor class is not going to do it.
I'm gonna whack it out of the way and be like, "Don't do that again.
Yeah.
Don't jiggle the handle."
right, got it. Okay. With that, I'll wild shape back to Fenton form, get out of the way of the door / bolt firing range, and I guess pass turn.
All right, Grixis.
All right, well, I'm going to have to find somebody to do something too. Looks like the only way. I'm going to run up here. Well, let me move 7 first. Now what do I see?
Now, you see. A kobold standing right in your face.
Okay, well, I'm going to hit him with an enfeebling strike. Well, I'm going to miss because I just was running, but I'm going to go. So that's going to be a 9.
No.
Because I get -5 because I was running. But I am going to mark him. So
Okay.
he's obviously going to attack me probably, but at least we know he's there.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. That brings us to... Oh, look, it's that kobold's turn. Despite the initiative order saying the other name kobold, it's this guy's turn. It's Omega's turn. And he is going to... As this dragonborn suddenly appears in front of him, he is just kind of impulsively or instinctively swing his short sword. 13.
No.
That's going to clank against the stone beside him and do a total of nothing. And that brings us back to Matt.
Seeing action up ahead, he's going to move his full 1, 2, 3, 4 up here, and then I guess just 5 to get behind Grixis is what he can do. And then he'll use Commander's Strike, and Grixis gets to attack Omega again and deal extra damage if he hits.
Yes.
It'll be a +3 extra damage if he hits.
Yeah, I'm not hitting him.
No.
I'm still getting -5, and I rolled an 8, so I get -5 till the
Still
start.
-5. Ooh. Matt will just clap you on the back and say, "Don't worry, he's like a quarter your size. You'll get him."
My guy's a dragon where he's in full armor with a shield and helmet and everything. He's sucking wind from moving 7 squares. Can barely stand up. Give him a second. He'll be fine at the beginning of his next turn.
Does Matt have anything else?
Nope, that's it for now.
Deliria?
Well, Deliria is actually going to move over here and attempt to disarm the trap.
Okay. All right.
Am I shot again?
Oh, Gilly, 27 versus your armor class.
Oh, yeah. That one hits.
Yeah, that's going to be 7 damage.
Okay. Okay.
At this point, if I'm Gilly, I'm wondering if the rest of the group has taken out a life insurance policy on you or what.
I'm starting to wonder. It's like, guys.
Is there anything else
Stop
Deliria would like to do?
The dang handle.
Was the theory a standard or a minor action? That's a question.
That you were trying to disable it, the trap.
Yes.
That would be a standard action to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in this case, we end our turn.
Okay. Gilly.
Just gonna go over here. Can I still reach the door, or is Dell still in the way?
You could probably reach around that and get to the handle of it.
And I'm just gonna try to disarm the trap, please. Please, God. Avandra be praised. Just. Oh no. Nope.
Do you have thieves' tools? Are you using your bare hands?
Yeah, I'm using thieves' tools.
So a bolt comes flying and hits you in the back.
I hate this. I hate all of this.
That is going to be 10 points of damage.
Oh, gracious. All right. You know what? You guys figure this out. I'm good. You have fun with that. I can't roll higher than a dang hippopotamus. I quit.
Do you have anything else you'd like to try?
No.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit here with 2 bolts in my back and just go, huh. This job sucks.
All right, Finton.
Yeah, so, right, that door seems kind of like a you guys problem at this point. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Loving that predator speed, and then I will wild shape to convert into. Let's go with the tiger, and we're gonna charge Omega here. So yoink, 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 yoink. This will come with combat advantage thanks to Grixis relative to the number that you see. So here's 19, it's actually 21 versus reflex.
Yes.
6 damage and slowed till the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Grixis.
Enfeebling strike. 27, 14 damage, -2 if he's still alive.
Okay. And he is still alive. And -2 on attacks. Ooh, he's got all kinds of conditions going on him right now.
Is he bloodied?
Yeah, I was gonna do that one in a second.
Okay.
So yes, he is definitely bloodied.
And I'll just stay right here so that Fenton still has combat advantage. So I'm done.
All right. He's going to. Oop, what?
Yeah. I forgot. I already marked him. Right?
Yes. Yep. So he is going to attack you with his short sword. 26.
Yeah, that does hit.
All right. Finally.
Just barely.
And that will do 6 points of damage.
Got it.
And you are marked until the end of his turn.
Okay. That's fair.
Now seems like way too late to point out I would have had combat advantage against him anyway, because I happen to have combat advantage against slowed enemies. But thanks for taking that hit for me, Grixis. Appreciate it.
I don't want him hitting you. The 26 would have hit you? Just wondering.
Sure.
Matt?
Grixis, do you have another strike in you?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Try it again. He'll use command to strike to let Grixis attack again with a basic attack.
Okay. Okay, that's a 12, but then you add in 6 to that.
Oh, 6 versus AC?
Yeah, 2 from my strength and 2 from my proficiency and 2 from combat advantage.
Gotcha. Yep, that's going to hit then.
And then, let's see.
And there's an extra 3 damage to the base attack damage.
Okay, so this is going to be, a natural 10 plus 2 from my strength plus that 3 is 15.
Yep. And that will take care of this fellow.
Thanks, that was good. Teamwork.
Hooah!
You move very fast when you got to move, Grixis. I'm quite impressed lugging around that armor. But
Because of my
what you
armor,
do.
my speed is so bad that I have to just run and take the penalties.
All right. What would we like to do now? No other
Hey,
kobolds in
Grixis.
sight.
Come here. Excuse me, my lady. May I get in front of that door?
I'm gonna try this door too while he's doing that. Probably about to get
Yeah.
bolted, but
Sis! I need you to my right, buddy. With your shield.
Grixis, I hear like a wounded man screaming for you at the bottom.
Are we still in combat?
No.
Oh, we're out.
Can we just do a short rest before we fiddle with these doors anymore? Then you can just spend a healing surge without me having to use... My things are daily laying on of hands.
Oh, I just want him to stand beside me so I don't get shot at.
Oh, it'll shoot me? All right, fine. All right.
Matt, you got me? Or Grixis, you might want to get
Yeah.
the other side of Fenton then.
I'm going to do 2 moves, not running. It might look like I ran there, but I did 2 regular sauntering moves to get... Is that where you want me to get shot?
Matt's right where I need him to be. You might want to be on the other side of Fenton if Fenton's going to fool around with that door because.
Oh, you
Yeah.
wanted me to go, oh, you wanted me to go up here? Okay.
Yeah,
Let's say I just went
Well,
here.
maybe the other side of me.
Yeah.
And I kept going until I was here.
Fantastic.
You guys are doing all of this to get me to where I'm going to be shot, but I don't mind.
That's what you're there for, bud. That's why we need you.
Can I try this top door and see if it's locked at least?
Yes.
Yeah, jiggle the handle. See what happens.
Did you want to look at the door first, or you just want to go just jiggle the handle?
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
So do a perception check.
Okay.
Looks
Everything that you can tell, so it looks similar to the door you were just fiddling with before.
I see. Okay, I'm gonna take the hint, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna hang out here and let the people who are good at thievery do thievery. I'll pass turn.
Gilly, you wanna?
All right, so I'm gonna get. I forgot to add my +2 last time, so I'm gonna have my +2 for having thieves' tools. So 14.
Matt,
Oh God.
7 damage.
You good, buddy?
Damn it, Gilly.
This is one of those where
I'm sorry.
this lock is not terribly complicated, but we've apparently hit the upper limit of what the rogue can roll.
Grixis is going to call to Gilly, come do this door. It's probably not even trapped.
It's the same door, bud. It's the same.
Well, I'm just saying it might be the same door, but that door is killing you guys. So just
You know what?
trust me, this door's
You're
easy.
try it, Grixis.
We're gonna go by that logic, and I'm gonna try again. All right, just bud, stay right there, okay? Shield up, about midsection level for you. Ready? And 15. Come on, man.
So here's the irony of this.
Oh no.
That as a DM I love, but these traps are set up on the opposite, so this arrow comes from this side. But it goes flying past you and doesn't
You
hit
stopped
anything.
rolling 19s with that attack.
Whoever made this temple is a terrible, terrible person. I hate all of this.
What is this a wooden door?
It is.
Oh,
Can I
screw
try to
this.
break it down?
You know what? No. I'm not gonna be right there. I'm not gonna be right there. I'm gonna go over here. You just tell me when it's done.
I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna try to break it down. Do I just do a strength check?
Yeah, do athletics. I assume that'll give you a little something extra.
Only if I took my armor off.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. I gotta get to my stats here.
While they're trying to break it down, can Matt be searching the kobolds to see if any of them
Do I have to do
keys on their
athletics or can I
person?
just do a strength check?
You can just do a strength check. And Matt, you were searching the kobolds?
To see if there's any keys on their person, because there's locked doors in 2 of them here. So he'll start with the one with Santu closest to him.
Yeah, he does not have a key. He does have some gold on him. We got 3 pieces of gold, but no key.
Noted.
No, I guess
Okay.
I couldn't budge the door either.
Wow. I really didn't think these doors
Does
were going to be the thing
smashing
that killed
into-
everybody.
Does smashing into the door trigger the trap?
Does crashing into the door trigger the
Yeah.
trap? No.
Well, I'm gonna just try it again then. Is that all right?
Sure.
Go nuts, man. Break it.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Why is
Why? Am I? Oh, I did. I typed the wrong thing.
Oh,
I
it's
get my thing to come up the die thing, so I have to type it in. All right. So, 19 plus 2 is 21.
okay. So the door completely is obliterated. Right about the same time that Matt picks up a key from dead Omega lying there.
Hey guys, I found a, and then just wood splintering.
While that is going on, Deliria is actually going to attempt the heal action on Gilly. And it's a 10 DC, so heal doesn't work, but she does pluck out the 2 arrow bolts sticking out of him and lick the tips.
Thank you.
You just wanted the bolt. You just wanted the bolt.
Staring into his eyes intently.
I am going to very uncomfortably pop open a healing potion and just pour it on the holes in my back. Does it have to be ingested, or does it work like a balm?
I think that's fine. It'll get sucked in through the holes and do its job.
It's like melts and like starts to sizzle, and it's like, thanks.
I see this person in here. Do we have to go back into combat?
No, nope.
Okay. I'm gonna say hello there.
And this person is very, very happy to see you. If you weren't so intimidating looking, he probably would come up and give you a hug. But he stands up from he was sitting there, and it's like, do you worship the dragon?
Oh.
Well, can I just...
You're going to have to be more specific.
Not the dragon you're thinking of. I'm a paladin of Bahamut, the greatest dragon that ever was. It's an actual god, unopposed to these kobolds who will worship any dragon because they're so stupid.
So, okay, good. So you're not one of them.
I'm here to rescue you.
Aren't you getting tall for a stormtrooper?
Come with me if you don't want to die.
So, well, thank you for coming here. Thank you for getting me out of here. This has been a big old mess.
You guys were coming from the village to try to take care of these kobolds, huh?
Yeah, I was with a group of I had 4 other people with me, and the Lord Warden had sent us, along with everybody else, to go find kobolds, and we ended up down here. And we got into some trouble, and they basically just left me. The kobolds captured me and threw me in here, and the rest of my party, I guess, just moved on. I honestly don't know where they went.
How many kobolds did you kill?
I killed 3 on the surface on our way here, but I didn't manage to kill any once we got into this temple.
Yeah, understandable.
Holy crap.
But we killed 3
right.
today, too. Just so you know, we killed 3 today, too, so we're even.
Okay.
Is this guy? Is this person's not chained up or anything, right? They can.
No, he's sitting on this little bench. Yeah.
Okay.
What were the names of your party members, just out of curiosity?
The leader of our party was oh God, where is it? Give me a second. Is Alitha? Aliath. She was the one that kind of brought us together. We were just kind of in town, just hanging out, and she brought us just maybe a week or 2 ago, and just said, "Hey, we can maybe we can go fight kobolds together." We said, "Sure." There's another guy named Mace, another guy named Freyr, another woman, Zaphne. So we were just hanging out together and thought this would be fun, but I was wrong.
Okay.
When you were captured, they didn't get killed, did they?
I don't know what happened to them. They just left me.
Does the name Henrik mean anything to you?
No.
Well, the rest of your party might be alive, perhaps deeper in this temple. Maybe we should push further in.
Yeah. Good luck to you. Thank you for letting me go, but I'm done with this.
Yeah, you better head back. You better head back to the town.
He offers, hey, I've got a potion of healing that I'm not going to need anymore because I'm going back in town. If anybody want it?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
He takes a step back upon seeing the sash that you're wearing. You're like, wait a minute. I thought you guys weren't part of this group. What's going on here?
We're not. It was working, so I'll take it off. And it worked almost. Just don't go out that door.
Okay. All right. He's reassured.
I'm going to chug it right in front of him. Stupid doors. Stupid traps.
Don't worry, you'll see all the dead kobolds as you're exiting the building.
Excellent.
I'll just search through these crates before we go.
Okay. There's, it's mostly, there's some, some meats and some bags of beans and things like that. Just, standard ration type stuff. So if you're wanting to collect it,
Yeah, I'm going to refill my rations with the beans.
Okay.
Don't worry, beans don't have any effect on dragonborns like they do on humans. They're just food.
It's just apples, beans. You have a.
Oh, there's
very
apples? I'm
balanced-
definitely taking 2 apples.
Oh, no. You
Okay,
already had
which
the
way? Oh, we can only go one way. You guys ready to head out?
Yeah.
Did we take a short rest as well as part of this?
We should if anyone wants to.
Does anybody need to do a healing?
Look, man, I just got shot 3 times. I could use 5 minutes.
Well, I don't know how many hit points you have.
Oh, no.
You're sucking down those healing potions. Now you're addicted to them. I told you they were good, right?
I mean, who knew that Berry Blast would be so good?
It's all that salted pork. Now he needs something sweet to chase it with. So.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, we could do it. We can rest. Everybody can spend up their healing surges for free.
I'm ready when you guys are.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, are we going to be sneaking around, or you want me to just go down there and find some more, kobolds or... It's not skull heads.
Fenton, are you a giant snake right now?
Yep.
Looks
I'm
like the
impatient
snake
too.
leader.
I'm just kind of wandering ahead, so
Let's let him slither, man. Let the man go. Deliria, thank you for taking the crossbow bolts out of my back.
They were delicious.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go stand by the snake.
Long hallway, 4 doors. Looks like maybe.
Oh hell no.
What's is there something open here?
Let me.
This is proper dungeon now. I say.
Let me go a little easier. So yeah, there are actually 5 doors in this hall.
Is this the door?
That's a
here?
a doorway. Oh, sorry, you're standing right there. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah.
Feels more like an alcove.
There's a so peeking inside that middle room, that Fenton that you were looking in. There's what looks like some broken crates, and there are some rats crawling around in it. It smells pretty foul in there. The whole hallway doesn't smell very good. This one in particular, because everything's just kind of spoiled. And
Okay. Do we need to roll initiative or anything, or
depends what you're gonna do.
I think we just
how does that rat look? Does it look like it wants to?
It's a whole bunch of rats, and they're just kind of
Yeah.
right now just eating at the spoiled stuff on the ground and whatnot.
It seems unlikely that they're gonna offer me anything of value, and relatively likely they're gonna be a pain in my butt. And I'm gonna fire off a swarming locusts. I guess just one attack. It's this zone. I'll draw the zone. Rectangle. Yoink. Whoop. That's so 6 versus reflex, and even if it misses, that's combat advantage till end of turn for any enemies in that zone.
Okay, so the attack is not going to succeed.
Okay. That's all I'm doing.
Okay,
now there's locusts.
so there's locusts all swarming inside the that rectangle or square. Okay.
But they're only hostile to enemies.
Okay. And the rats are kind of they're kind of swarming about as well. They're still in that staying in their area. They're not really extending out from there, but they're definitely agitated.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm gonna open the door next to me.
Okay. That door is actually locked.
If a crossbow bolt comes
I was really wishing that I put a crossbow trap right behind Gilly there, but nope.
I swear.
I'm gonna move over and say, Gilly, can you unlock this door? Just curious. 'Cause
No.
my shoulder is getting tired from knocking doors down. Try the key.
Can Matt
maybe.
try the key?
See if the key works on every
Yeah.
door. These kobolds could be just that stupid.
Matt will try the key on the locked door.
And that door opens. And revealing a room with this one has a small chest in the corner, in the southeast corner of the room.
Can Grixis see it?
Grixis, did I move Matt to the room? No, okay, sorry.
No, he's in the right place. I backed
Okay.
up so he could go in the
Okay,
door. But I'm
yeah.
just wondering which corner it's in.
It's in this corner right over here.
Can I see that past the door?
You could probably catch a glimpse of it, sure.
I'm gonna go in and pick it up and bring it out. Does
Okay.
anything happen to me?
No,
Okay, is it locked?
It
I'm gonna
is.
go back to where I was standing. Is it locked?
yeah, it's got a little lock on it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move over next to Gilly and say, "Here's a chest. See if you can get it open. I don't want to bust it.
Fair enough.
I'll hand it to Gilly as soon as he wants it."
We've got locusts. Are we worried about locusts?
No.
No. I put those there. They're fine. Don't worry about it.
I think the druid is from Player's Handbook 2 or something, where they finally figured out don't just have everything affect all creatures, so you blast your own people with dragon breath or whatnot, like I do. It says enemies, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Fair enough. I'll
They refined the game a little bit by then.
It's there to give you combat advantage, Gilly.
I love it. I'll get there maybe later. So, all right. Let's go ahead and thieve. Oh, there we go.
That chest pops right open, and you have to squint a little to see it, but you see what looks like the fragments of some gemstones, like they were chipped off of the sides of some real gemstones. But they're shiny pieces of maybe sapphire and stuff that someone was saving inside this chest.
That's cobalt treasure. They consider that a large haul. These guys.
It's probably only worth a few gold in town if you were to try to sell them.
Scoop them up. Who knows?
Can I have the chest?
Sure.
Yeah, man, go for it.
Probably worth more. I'm gonna take the chest.
All right.
All right. What do you guys
Matt will try the
doing
key
now?
on the next door.
All right, and then that door is actually not locked, and so it opens right away, and inside is
Crossbow bolts.
no. This one is filled with what looks like digging equipment. It's got like pickaxes and shovels, and there's lots of dirt on the ground. So the equipment looks like it's been used quite a bit. And I should mention there's a lot of dirt on the ground in the hallway as well. So it's a very, very dirty hallway. Rocks and mud and clay and stuff.
Looks like they were digging deeper down. Hey, Finton, Snake, and Grixis, are the doors at the bottom opened?
We haven't tried. Happy to try. Shoop. I'll try the door to my left.
This door, the door that Finton is in front of, is locked.
I'll hand him the key.
I'll try the key.
The key does not work in this door.
As long as I have the
Bingo.
key and I'm here, let me quickly try the door to my right.
And that door is not locked.
Okay.
And there, inside here, you find some crates with additional. There's some rations in there, pickled beets. There's some spices, a couple of bags of dried beans.
And the bottom door?
Bottom door is also not locked. And in this one, this looks like a. Sorry, let me get it open first and reveal before I start describing. This looks like a laboratory that very, very old, probably when the temple was even still in use. It's got some tables on it and some laboratory equipment. There's not a whole lot that looks like it's salvageable from here. There's several rod-looking things, cylinder-shaped things, in the sitting on the remnants of the table. Is the only thing of note.
Are they very hard to move? Almost impossible, you'd say.
No, they're only maybe a foot long and maybe an inch across. They're very small.
The more common movable rod.
Magical in its own way.
Do they seem magical? What's noteworthy about them?
They're not. They don't seem magical, but they look like they were crafted by somebody, possibly an alchemist.
Okay, I'll grab them.
Are they sun rods?
They are not. I'm trying to think. What would the let me see. Do
Arcana?
I want to say Arcana. I mean, even though they're not really magical, but I guess they are magical. So do an Arcana check.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So what they are is they are smoke sticks.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, we call those cigars. Smokesticks.
And there are 3 of them.
They're bigger than death sticks.
See, there's a vape joke in here somewhere, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So.
This is going on YouTube, so.
This one's cotton candy. This one's.
How many are there?
There are 3.
Okay. Who wants them? At least one feels like a gilly thing. You could probably sustain some stealth.
I would definitely take one because that could be a really good. That's really good for me, and I can obscure the area and then basically send you guys in. All right, I've written down that we got 3 smoke sticks.
All right.
And that's basically like a smoke grenade.
Yeah.
Area burst 1 within 5 squares. Okay.
So that leaves us one locked door, not unlockable with the key we have.
If I get shot, I'm going to scream.
Well, check for traps.
Hey,
Let's check for traps.
we're surrounding you. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. So
17%.
this does not look to be trapped.
All right, let's crack her open. Offer.
That is.
That's a 15, though, right?
No, that's straight up a 13. I managed to add my.
It's,
Oh, you put it in? Okay,
It's
good.
not nearly as good of a lock as what you were encountering before.
Fair enough.
And in here you can see that there is a someone's been excavating into the foundation of this temple and dug a tunnel into the ground.
Hey Fenton, you feel like slithering again? Snake seems to be the best scout. Oh, geez, Panda.
All right. And descending deeper into this, you find yourself in a underground, and the ground is now just a dirt. It is there's a foul smell in the air, and you're noticing that there are spider webs all around, on all of the walls. And you notice just ahead in the shadows, there's appears to be some sort of lump of something here. I'll reveal that a little better there.
Oh, not good.
And what does that appear? A lump of something, like a cocoon, maybe, or some or something wrapped in spider webbing.
There you
Food.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite large, though.
It's quite large. Do we think it's, definitely dead, or is it possibly recent prey?
It doesn't appear to be moving from your vantage point.
Hmm.
What kind of tracks do we see in the ground?
Do a nature check.
Given Delirious' familiarity with
Yeah.
spiders, can I get an advantage on that, please?
Sure.
All right.
It's a 14 for nature, looking at the ground.
Well, it's 5 for me.
Okay. So Matt, looking around, you see all kinds of tracks. You see some human footprints from boots and such. There's clearly some kobold footprints. And then there's some tracks of that you could be from a very large spider. It's hard to be certain, but they're clearly not kobold or human tracks.
Has anybody looked up at the
Are there-
ceiling yet?
No.
What's on the ceiling?
And nobody wants to.
What's up top? What's
Do
in the ceiling?
so. Anybody who's looking, do another perception check.
I guess when he says look up, it's a 19 for Matt.
Okay. And Finton's got a 23. So you definitely see there's just a lot of spider webs up there. It just there's more and more spider webs. It's like it's almost like a drop ceiling that the stone disappears behind this big, huge, massive mesh of spider webs.
I'm going to come over here and use my battle axe to cut this thing open and see what's inside.
All right. As you cut it away, you see that there's a woman, a human female inside.
I knew she was going to be in there. Is she dead?
Yeah, she looks dead.
I was just about to lay hands on her if she had 1 hit point. Well, does she have any good equipment on her?
Just mundane stuff, a couple daggers and a short bow.
I'll take the daggers.
All right,
Want to peek around the corner, Matt?
go for it, man.
Yeah, I was going to call Gilly up as well as he cautiously goes forward.
So
I'll move over there. Are those stairs going up or down?
they're going down.
All right. What'll it be, y'all? Oh.
So you see even more spider webs down there, and there's another what appears to be similarly sized cocoon.
Well, it seems like the rest of that party's down here at least.
Oh, Vondra's Grace, this is not going to be pretty.
Might as well open it up and see
Yeah.
if anyone's survived or...
Delirium knows more about spiders than the rest of us, probably.
Nobody touched the spiders. They are the favorite pets of the queen of the demon web pits.
What if they attack us?
Let me deal with them.
I can deal with that.
Of course.
Oh.
Um,
Deliria, did you know that Loaf has a 51 armor class? That's the sort of stuff you need to know.
Of course she does. She's the best.
Around the corner, Matt will see the other cocoon, but he's not going to approach it because the webs, I'm assuming, look thicker, like on the map. But around the corner to the left. Oh. Fenton, you use fire. Do you want to try burn away some of the webs? I see a further passage to the left.
Sure. Yeah, I can lob Firehawk to do fire damage and stuff into the webs.
So are you doing that over here? You gonna clear that passage?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Does anybody else hear like an eagle screech whenever Firehawk is used? Just like.
Yeah.
So that burns away the all of the webs in this. Oops, sorry, I'm on the wrong layer here. In this area here. So that passage is. I can't remove those, but that passage is now open. However,
Burn away some of this stuff too. Oh, okay.
When you do that, you see from the way up high, crawling down the wall now is a.
Lucas the spider. Very nice.
A very large spider. Well, a very large by spider standards. Spider crawling down.
Right.
Deliria, your friends, family, whoever they are here.
And then from the other side, another spider also.
Oh, God. I refuse to kill Charlotte. It'll break my heart all over again.
I'm not touching Charlotte. Yep.
Are these friendly-looking spiders?
They do not look very happy with a certain druid right now.
Which druid?
You just came into their house and rearranged your furniture for them.
Does anybody have something with something written on it so we can communicate? Just something she can write in the web.
That's some pig.
That's so big. Oh, I still have the smoked pork.
It looks like you guys have this handle, so I'm just going to peek in here to see if any more spiders want to come after us.
I love how you guys have this handled. Your definition of the area is secure is a little different.
A couple of spiders? It's not like
He knows I got it.
So Grixis, to the south, you see what appears to be maybe a well, and then there's someone lying on the ground behind it, or sitting on the ground behind it.
If Charlotte and Lucas are not immediately attacking me, I may try to gingerly back up a bit.
Okay, they're not being terribly aggressive right now, but they are kind of moving down, inspecting the situation here.
Well, Deliria is gonna take the middle section here and kind of extend her arms. You've seen Jurassic Park towards both spiders, trying to maintain eye contact with their multifaceted little mugs.
Grixis is going to say, I found somebody in here. Did you guys finish them spiders off yet? I can't see.
Almost.
No, Deliria's playing with her food again.
So, how would you like to do this if I was to attempt a diplomacy check?
A diplomacy check on the spiders.
Or perhaps an intimidate check. Let's do that.
Do you speak arachnid?
No, but I have a very strong presence. Thank you very much.
It's not about the words, it's the vibe.
That's right. Deliria used to have a spider as a pet when she was a little girl.
So do you want to try to intimidate these spiders?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which one are you intimidating? I don't know that you can intimidate both spiders at the same time.
Well, let's go with Charlotte.
Okay. So Charlotte takes a look and backs away up the wall. So she's kind of crawling up higher into the ceiling.
Are these spiders hostile to us?
Are the spiders hostile to you?
Yeah.
They're more curious at this time, but it's uncertain what their intentions are.
I'm just saying because they get you get -10 if they're already actively hostile, but if they're not, then it's fine.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. They weren't coming to attack, so no.
Can I go down and see if this guy needs to be thrown in the well or?
Sure. Guilty until proven innocent.
I'm gonna run down here as one action,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna say, how'd you get trapped down here?
Oh, thank goodness somebody's here. Okay. I was with a bunch of other people, and our leader turned against us. Zaphne got killed by a kobold, and then the spiders came, and Aliath, she kicked Freyr right into the path of the spiders and went running. And I begged her to stop, but she wouldn't listen, and I just ran. I tried to escape, but the spiders blocked my path, and I came down here, and thankfully they didn't follow me.
Does Grixis remember the first guy we rescued's name?
I don't know that anybody ever asked his name.
We did.
I'm gonna say what happened to the other member of your party when the five of you were together? Why'd you leave him?
Vero, well, he kind of had what was coming to him. He was a bit of a coward, but I don't agree that we should have left him behind. But when the kobolds captured him, Aliath just insisted that we keep going, that we didn't have time to wait. Yeah, so we just left him. I would have personally tried to save him, but he was kind of weak anyway. But hopefully he's okay. All
right. Well, I'm going to tell him if you go. Do you know how to get out of here?
If the way is clear, you can bet I will find my way.
Unless any came after us, you should be able to make your way all the way back. Your friend already is headed back to the village, and it looks like the spiders got a couple of the rest of your party, but you might as well get out of here because I think my friend's already killed the spiders. I'm just going to go get the treasure.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
So I'll use my second action to run back up here where I was, and then he can go past.
Okay.
That's it.
He's he's warping out of existence. I don't know. He's heading to the exit. So
just see a guy run past us and go, huh? All right.
Seems legit.
Not the weirdest thing. Not the weirdest thing that's happened today.
No, you're just glad it wasn't a crossbow bolt.
That guy was probably 2 hours away from drowning himself in that well. Good thing I showed up and saved him. I feel so good about myself now. I'm done. You guys can kill the spiders.
There will be no spiders.
Lyra, is it safe to go through?
Well, don't be scared, Charlotte. I'm not gonna hurt you. As she slowly tries to approach the spider.
So Charlotte kind of just stays there, doesn't really move.
Can I pet her?
Sure. She kind of flinches a little, but stays still.
I don't know if this is beautiful or what, but this is definitely happening.
Couldn't agree more.
It's no weirder than a hippopotamus trying to pick the lock on a door, but
I'm gonna say what's going on, guys? You did see the body that I opened up out of that cocoon of a dead person. That was the spiders that did that. Just in case you don't understand how spiders work, they cocoon you up, and then you die, and they suck all the juice out of you.
Everybody needs a hobby.
Okay, whatever. It ain't gonna get through my armor, I don't think.
Well,
as Matt moves further in, is Lucas moving to obscure that path?
Lucas is taking a position, yes, that blocks this path.
Oh, Lucas. Deliria, do you think you can work your spider whispering on this other one?
Did you intimidate that one, Deliria?
I did. It was more of a, showing it's a show of strength.
I'll just go over and try to intimidate this one then. It's the same. It's the same thing, just different intentions. Let me. That's what I was asking earlier. If I'm getting a big minus. Yeah. So 23.
So it takes a step back from you.
Okay.
And is very. It kind of its legs get a little firmer in its stance. Its back end kind of maybe rises up in the air a little bit.
Oh, no.
Can I see any more of what's around it? Is it just the spider?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe you might be able to see a little bit further into.
I don't know how the room is from the obscuredness.
Yeah, I think you can probably see maybe a little bit more into.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to tell everybody this one's not really backing down unless you want to come full with it, Deliria.
Oh, Illyria.
I mean, I'm not going to kill
Close
bugs if you don't want them killed, but
to-
I don't think we're going to be able to just walk by it.
Well, never have a dragonborn do a drow's job. Oh, did he hurt you? Did the big scary dragonborn hurt you?
You guys know the last time we got together, we killed a dragon. And I am a dragonborn, and I didn't say peep. You know, I'm just saying. Just because you guys worship spiders,
That's
you're
'cause you're an
weird.
emotionless psycho.
No, Grixis, you're just not as weird as Deliria is, you know?
You know, Loth isn't really a spider, right? Or a drow. She's
Ooh.
neither. She just takes that form to trick you guys. I'm just wondering. You're supposed to be saying, well, you worship Bahamut. He's not even a dragon.
So, Deliria, are you sweet talking Lucas here? Is that the?
100%. We have a bond deeper than the ocean.
We've got good cop, bad cop with the spiders.
So Lucas is distracted by Deliria now. It's not calm, still apprehensive, but is
Can I get past her
fixated.
and just kind of move in a little more?
He kind of notices you and turns a little bit and gets a little more apprehensive.
Well, we're cool, bro. We're cool. We're all cool here. Everything's good.
And from where you're standing, what you can see, can you do a nature check?
Me?
Yeah.
I can. It's not going to do great. I can. Yeah.
Well, you don't need to do too great to notice that there's what appear to be eggs inside this alcove.
Hey, Del, we've got eggs. Lucas is trying to, I think, protect eggs. Do spiders protect eggs?
The blessed offspring of Loth. We shall celebrate tonight and dance naked under the moonlight.
I told you guys, Loth is not a spider. It's just a mystique. Can Gilly see the bottom of the room? Is this like an enclosed, we need to go the other way sort of thing?
Oh,
You just
yes.
leave these
Sorry.
eggs alone?
Sorry. Yep, I should have realized that. So.
Oh, I guarantee you, don't worry about it.
Okay,
I would have
yeah.
probably been fixated on the spider eggs and just absolute racked horror. Yeah, be hard to tell. Oh gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Whew.
Grix, why don't you make yourself useful and go check on the Alaska coon?
Well, there's a bunch of spider webs there, number one, and I'm sure that person's dead. Because I talked to the guy that wasn't dead, and it was like 2 days ago that they got stuck in here, so...
Deliri, do you think you can keep Lucas occupied while we move past?
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic.
In fact, I think I'm going to bring him along with me.
Why?
I'm just going to get down by Gilly, say, let's get to flanking and killing some kobolds.
Yep. 2 of them. You ever had spider web in your beard? It's awful.
So are we moving down this passage now?
We are moving down this passage.
All right.
Larry, are you trying to chart Lucas?
Can I have him on my back like a backpack?
I think you would need to do a pretty good diplomacy check because Lucas is there protecting these eggs, and I don't think Lucas is going to want to leave.
Oh,
Goodness gracious.
Too, but he doesn't want to go anywhere. He's home.
Oh, that 23 says otherwise.
So Lucas is a medium-sized creature. I suppose he's willing to accompany you a little ways.
There you go. We've made a lifelong friendship.
That's not exactly what he said.
So, and then we'll move on further down into the depths. And in this area, the air gets, as you walk from that where the spiders were down into this area, the air gets really, really hot, and very dry. You can hear the sound, and you catch a glimpse of what is likely lava. The chamber glows orange, so it's very, very inhospitable in here.
Last week it was ice. This week it's not lava. You guys take me to the best places.
You guys want to see what's down the other way where the lava isn't?
I think so. Let's leave the lava for last.
Well, I'm gonna block here so nothing can come through.
Right, so left or right?
Well, let's start
I
left.
think left.
Yeah.
So from where you're standing, you can see down there. Gilly can probably see a little more over on that side. Oh, and you can definitely see onto this side. All right, so... Well, I guess you guys wasted no time exploring this area, so we'll just go ahead and... I think we can pretty much reveal the whole thing.
Dell, shoot him with lightning and toss him in the lava.
I have some regrets about some of my recent decision making.
So there is an island right in front of Finton that has several kobolds, including one that is wearing some sort of mask on and has this big staff with a flame on the top of it. And they all now have their eyes fixated on the druid. Gilly has caught a glimpse of another kobold off on the far side of the room, and there is what looks to be some sort of human female lying on a small island on the far side of the southeast corner of this chamber.
Well, I didn't move yet. Can I move in here a little bit?
Sure. So, and unless anybody has some things they want to do, we're going to get to initiative fairly quickly in this one.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Let me, hang on, before anybody rolls, let me clear this so that we can, I don't want to screw it up like last time, so.
And I turn to Lucas and I tell him, oh, seems like Mommy's got work to do. You go home to your sister now, Lucas, and you behave well, okay?
Oh, I almost did it right. There you go. Going big on a 4. That's with the bonus.
21. Oh, dang. All right. Okay. I was excited about my 21, and now I just feel adequate. Wow.
Your
Wow.
adequacy shall not be held against you.
I mean, dang. Sure Lucas can't hang with us for a little bit?
All right. And 7. All right. All right. Why does it do the decimals? What's the thing that's causing the decimals? I'm just curious.
Oh, we did that to break ties. Remember?
Oh, that's right. I couldn't remember. I knew we had talked about it before. I couldn't remember what it was. All right. So don't worry about the 2. If you see the 2, what look like kobold is in the bottom right corner. Those are just for the initiative stuff. So they're not really there. Down over here.
Oh, okay.
All right. Deliria.
Deliria is going to make her way over to this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And she is going to tap deep into her dark elf soul to unleash the Howling Tempest.
Oh dear.
Once again, this is 13 versus Fortitude, and it will be area burst 1 within 10. So I'm going to be focusing it on here, right here.
Okay. So it's a burst 2, so you're gonna get
Burst 1.
Oh, just a burst 1. Okay, so you'll get Taw and Kalira.
Yep.
With that. Okay, so that's you need to make a separate attack for each of them, though, right? So.
Right.
So that one. Okay. Oh. So I'll say the first one was probably Kalira, so that one's going to hit. The second one's not going to hit. Wait, it's versus Fortitude.
And that's 11 versus Fortitude.
Yeah. Yeah. So the first one would hit Kalira, the second one would not hit Taw, and I mean it wouldn't hit either, whichever one went first. So same.
Okay.
So let's see. So Kalira that's going to be 16 thunder damage.
So that's 16 turn thunder damage. She is or he is deafened. I'm going to slight Kalira.
Okay.
3 squares, and that is going to be. Can I hit? Is this lava or is it ground?
It's lava. The orange is all lava.
Okay, so this is where Kalira goes.
Oh,
Right over here.
Right in there. Okay.
see if she lives up to her name.
And then the burst creates a zone of deafening wind that lasts until the end of your next turn. Each creature that starts its turn within the zone takes thunder damage equal to a charisma modifier. And as a move action, I can move the zone, and the zone can persist as a minor.
I'm gonna
Goodness.
draw that on there.
And I think that will be it for now.
Does I'm not good. I can't, I remember how do you draw the rectangle? So if somebody else can draw the rectangle, that would be ideal.
I got it. I've got it. So the original rectangle was over here. Come on. There we go. Does everyone see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay. So then when Taw starts his turn, he's going to take the extra damage, and she is deafened. Okay, got it.
And did she take any like apparent damage from being slid into the lava?
She would, but she has some resistance. So.
Okay.
All right. Fenton.
Okay. So I'm gonna summon a giant toad. Do you have a token?
I have a different token I
That-
can use. It's not the fancy like before, but let me grab it.
Okay. I put an image in chat, or if you have any other thing, it doesn't really matter.
I have just another one we'll use. Next time I'll make sure that I have a good one. So give me just a second.
Cute little tree frog.
So this is a so you summoned this. So this is in addition to you. There's
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let me give you control of it so that you can move it too.
Thank you.
There you go.
So I can summon within 5. Right. I'm gonna summon it here, and the way that works is the first turn I summon it, it also gets to automatically make this melee 3 attack. So I'll go ahead and do that. So melee 3. So I'm targeting this guy, Het, and it's giant toad attack. Okay, I'll fix that, but it's 17 versus reflex.
Versus reflex.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's gonna hit.
Okay, so it does 11 damage, and then it's also a pull 2, so it'll pull him to this lava square.
Got it. Okay. So you said this far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So all right, and he also doesn't seem to be much affected by the lava.
Also not affected. Okay. Then I will wild shape into beast form and shift up here, and then just move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess 6, 7, and that's my turn.
Okay. Do you have to stay within a certain range of your toad that you summoned, or are you?
No, and you can it'll be able to act on its own if I don't give it commands. Although I can also give it commands.
And it goes on your initiative order.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, Gilly.
All right. I'm gonna move down here, and Dell's gonna toss me the dagger of frost. Just kind of like toss it up. I'm gonna grab it in my hand, and I'm going to use my my daily power of easy target, and that's gonna be fun. So 17 versus AC. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Do I have any advantage because she's in lava?
No, because she's not really affected by this lava.
He's got combat advantage, right? Because she hasn't gone yet.
Oh.
Then 19.
Plus, now that I've thrown the dagger to him, it's actually 18 plus AC.
Oh, that's right, because it's a +1 dagger. 18.
Wow.
And if I got combat advantage because they haven't gone yet, that's 20.
Well, that turned around very quickly. So yes, that is a hit.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, math teamwork. And then we're going to do sneak attack because Kalidira has not moved yet. 17, and then I'd like to activate whatever power the frost dagger has.
So here's what you get. Your at will is all damage dealt by this weapon is cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then your daily power is, they're both free actions. Your daily is use this power when you hit with the weapon. The target takes 1d8 cold damage and is slowed until the end of your next turn.
All right, so we're going to take d8, and then, so all told, 19 points of damage, and they're slowed. And Kalira is slowed.
Okay. Got it.
And that'll work. And then on my next turn, it comes back to my hand, right?
It comes back immediately.
Oh, then I'm just going to throw it. It'll smack, come back, and I'll just catch it by the blade and go, oh, yeah. That's going to be fun.
Nice. All right. Matt?
He's going to move to the right, seeing everybody congregate in that direction. And then he's going to use Direct the Strike and direct Illyria to fire again, or use a ranged attack against Kalira Firestorm.
Charge her up, Del.
There we go.
Oh, freezing.
The Dragon Frost.
That's
Ghost
going to
of
hit.
Frost. Yeah, it's hot and cold in there. But unfortunately, the power also has a push, so she gets pushed back into the Howling Tempest.
And is that going to... So when she moves into that, is that going to deal...
No.
No,
So it's each creature that starts its turn.
Starts
within
its
the
turn.
zone.
Okay, not getting moved into it. Got it. Okay.
No minor action, so that's not stun.
All right. Which brings us to Kalira. So she is going to raise her staff, the flaming staff, and the flame on top of it gets larger, and then shoots out a burst of flame to this spot right here.
Oh.
And
well, number one, she takes 5 damage for starting in the Howling Tempest.
True. Yes. Okay. Fair enough.
But afterwards, I guess we get hit by a fireball.
So every target in that area is going to take 5 fire damage. So it's area burst 1. So Gilly, Deliria, Matt.
There's no.
Oh, sorry. You want me to roll for things? I can't just get the damage.
I mean, if we want to start doing that, that'd be fun.
Let me flip over here. So I gotta. There we go.
So that's 20 versus reflex.
Yep.
Okay. And he deals 5, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And she is going to move over here. And that is it for her. So Het is going to attack this toad in front of him with his short sword.
I don't think she can move that far because she was slow.
Oh, she was slowed. You're right. Her speed is her maximum speed is 2.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, then she moves there. She can move there. And get my other. So this is Het attacking with a short sword on the toad. I don't know if the toad has a name or not.
No, it just has my defenses, and that misses.
Okay, so Taw is inside the zone here. So how much damage is that?
That would be 5.
5. Okay. And he is going to move. He's got a speed of 5. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to use his short sword on Deliria. 23.
23 versus armor class. Yep, that hits.
That's going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
And Yod is going to move up here and take a position there. Gimel is going to move over and get next to Grixis and do a short sword attack on Grixis. But
That's a bad idea.
that's not going to get it done. So that is it. Oh, and then it's Grixis' turn.
Okay. Uncharacteristically, I'm going to shift away from this guy.
Oh.
What?
I'm going to use my implement to attack the leader, Firestorm, whatever her name is, with my on pain of death prayer. 12 versus will.
That is not going to hit.
That's fine, because on a miss, it does half damage, which is 12.
Oof.
And on her turn, When she attacks, she'll take a die 4 damage until she saves versus the effect.
Okay. So she is bloodied now. All right. Anything else?
That's it. Nope, that's it.
All right. Deliria.
Okay. Deliria is going to use her move action in order to move the Howling Tempest 3 squares. And we're going to move it diagonally once, diagonally twice, and then let's do this. Actually, let's do this. That's the final position.
Okay.
Tempest. So this is her move action. As her first actual action, she's going to use the Stolkara's wave power onto the Tau right next to her, and she calls forth an icy flood filled with the power of Solkara. The target is pushed up to 2 squares away from me, so that would land it in the lava right beyond the rock.
So back here.
Yep.
Okay.
He or Tau is slowed and gains vulnerable 5 cold until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
In addition to that, I shall use my minor. Oh no, sorry. I've already used sustain minor to sustain the Howling Tempest, so I'm actually gonna use my action points, dig deep into my hatred for all living beings. Gain the Chisenta benefit, which means +1 bonus to all rolls, and I will use my other encounter power, which is Whirlwind. See if that works. So the first roll would be for Kiara or Kalira.
Kalira. Okay. Yep. That'll hit Kalira.
The second roll is for Yod,
And nope.
and the third roll is for Tau.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, so basically targets are knocked prone, or the ones that got hit, which is Kalira and Tau, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and it's also got. I don't know. That's it.
Okay. So no damage from that. Just knocked him prone.
Oh no, it did plenty of damage. So.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I missed that. I conveniently overlooked the damage in those rolls.
12 damage to Kalira, and 17 damage to Yod. Oh, sorry, to Tau. My bad.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, they're definitely prone because both of them are now dead. So, so that takes care of both of them.
Oh, wow.
So. And that'll be it for Deliria. She releases a rage-fueled shout and just passes it on to Finton.
I just had a question for Deliria. Was that out loud when you said that you hate all living things? Because Grixis is standing right there.
I hate Dragonborn in particular.
Okay.
Just below the elves.
A lot of love in this group. I can feel it.
I remember that when I'm laying hands on everyone but you when the dragon comes out.
All right, Finton.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Deliria, I'll throw you a bone for that turn and let you know how much it stole all my own thunder, which was going to be a couple of area attacks on that big cluster of enemies. But I guess that's not going to be necessary. So I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here and attack Yod with with 2 / 6 / 12 / 6 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 / 12 let's do swarming locusts. I'll put it in the same place that the other zone is. Probably won't need
It's a
that.
whirlwind of
Yeah.
swarming locusts. I love it.
And that will definitely hit.
Okay, so 9 damage. Is he still alive? Is he bloodied?
He is alive and not bloodied. Nope.
Alive and not bloodied. Okay, great. In that case, I'll also go ahead and spend my action point, and I'll just, I guess, grasping claws him. So I have combat advantage. So it's 22 versus reflex, and 11 damage and slowed.
Okay, and that now he is bloodied.
Now he's bloodied. Okay. And then that's the last of Finton's actions, but that means that I didn't give a command to the toad, so at the end of the turn, the toad will do its instinct, which is to attack the same thing it attacked last time. So 13 versus reflex on Het. That hit.
Yeah, that will hit, yep.
Okay, 10 damage.
10 damage, and he is now also bloodied.
And I'm done.
Okay, alright, so... Gilly, they've got him set up nice for you here.
You've got combat advantage automatically on Yod because of the zone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move here. I'm going to throw my dagger at him. We're going to do a...
You mean my dagger?
Sorry, yes. The borrowed dagger, which will definitely be going back to the very angry storm mage, because I don't have the energy to deal with that kind of crap. We're just going to throw that. Yikers. So, 20 plus 5. $23 against his AC.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see here. 1d4 plus 4. That's that damage right there. 8, and then of course combat advantage.
Oh.
So, give me a second to do all the math. 20 points of damage.
Okay, yep. He's had a nice life. I hope he wrote his memoirs beforehand.
Straight through his eyeball, and it comes right back to me. I like this thing. I can get used to this thing.
Okay, anything else that Gilly would like to do?
Get off the dang lava thing, but I'm good right now.
All right. Oh, Matt.
Matt's going to look at Deliria after she expended all this magic and then point at the one in the far distance that hit and ask her if she can take that one out. And use direct the strike to grant her a basic attack.
Thought you'd never ask.
I'm gonna check the distance because I can move in if I need to.
It's
No, he's within range of me. Yeah.
The 20 versus fortitude will definitely hit, and that Cobalt is also done.
He'll use an action point and use it again and say, "Oh, and there's one at the back there, if you don't mind," and do it again.
Oh my. It's some anime stuff right there.
That one will not hit.
Oh, can't get him out.
If he makes an X, no, that is, if he spends and not if I spend it. Nope. Yeah. No bonuses, unfortunately. And then as a minor action, because Deliria is looking a little rougher after the fire and the hit, he'll just use Inspiring Word so she can spend a healing surge and get an additional 1d6.
Fantastic. So my healing surge value is, come on. Healing surge value is 5, and you said 1d6, right?
Yeah.
So I get 6 back. Thank you very much.
And then he'll just step, and that's it.
Okay. And then Gimel decides to make a move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's actually all he can do on this turn. So he's done. Which brings us to Grixis.
I'm gonna move down into this lava. What happens to me?
Yeah.
You are going to get an attack against your fortitude. Does that hit?
What was it? 21?
It's 21, yeah.
Yeah.
Against your fortitude. So that's going to be a 6 fire damage. And then ongoing 5 fire damage if you stay in there.
I'm going to suggest not staying on the lava as a path to Gimel.
Could survive.
Just go around, you stubborn dragonborn.
Never take that man's beans. Ever.
Just move down here.
Oh, jeez.
Matt, I don't think you should heal him. I
Can't
think
hit
you
me
should
every
let him-
time, can it?
You should let him learn his own lessons.
Did it hit me again?
Yeah.
No, because you already entered the lava area, so you just have the ongoing 5 that'll hit next time around. So.
Oh, see, you guys are worried about nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm out of it.
Does anyone smell chicken?
I'm going to use minor action. I'm going to dragon breath that guy.
All right.
Jeez.
That's 11 plus 4 is 15 versus his reflex.
That will hit.
And is he a... Oh, just hold on. Some black blade kobolds are resistant to acid. Know your enemies, but we'll see.
Yeah, he is not resistant to acid.
I do 5 plus 2, so 7 acid damage.
Okay.
Okay, that was minor action. Then for my attack, I'm going to do Fearsome Smite, my encounter power. 22, so 16 damage, and he gets -2 to his attack rolls, just like my other ability, because my guy's a one-trick pony. How's he feeling now?
Yeah, he's not feeling so well. He's questioning how he gets out of this mess that he's in. So.
Well, he's not going to, because now I'm going to use my action point. And I'll just do Enfeebling Strike and see if I can kill him. No.
Nope, not this time.
All right, well, I beat him up pretty bad, and I got to save now for the fire damage.
Yep, you got to do a save.
For some reason, because I did okay.
So he's throwing in save ends, right?
Yes, yeah.
Save ends.
So, yeah, so so you don't have to worry about the fire damage anymore.
I guess I could actually. Yeah, I used Dragon Breath, so I can't do anything else. I'm good.
Can we just?
How much damage did you say I took? That's what I didn't do.
5?
I think it was just 5 damage.
Oh yeah, it's. I'm not even bloody. I'm fine.
Okay.
Grix just walked through lava to spit at a kobold.
It was too far to go around the other way.
I'm really starting to come around to his faith. I mean, to have that level of faith and hate
I'm a
kobolds
dragon.
that much.
Lava doesn't bother me.
That's
I
the
was
kind of
thinking it was
dedication
gonna
I
be
expect
five
from all
damage
my
every
minions.
step, but I was still thinking of doing it.
Wow.
Okay, finish them off, guys.
Deliria?
Wow.
Okay. Deliria, having spent most of her reserves in that initial attack, is going to actually sustain the Howling Tempest, just in case. You never know. She's going to move it 3. Can you actually hold on? Give me a sec. Can you do 1, 2, 3? Yep. All right. Well, hopefully that person laying there has enough hit points to survive. And it's going to be centered on Grixis, so because of the Storm Magic feature, one creature in the origin square of the burst does not need to be hit by the Howling Tempest at the beginning of their turn. So that was my
I appreciate that.
minor and move, and then as my attack, that kobold, if it had any hair, it would feel the hair on his back rising because she. There we go, Thunderstruck.
Yeah. Versus reflex, yes.
So it's 12 lightning damage, and he gets slid into the lava.
Okay. He doesn't really need to, but okay.
If I die, just have me resurrect as a storm mage. That's all I'm saying. Holy crap.
And by your assessment, that appears to be the last of the kobolds that were in this particular chamber.
Which also does not have any apparent exits, is that right?
Yes.
Is this girl alive still?
She is, yes.
I'm right next to her. Can I go over onto her space?
Yeah, so...
Just dripping magma.
Is she look?
Just
Yeah. My armor's a little hot. You guys get nervous. Are we out of combat now?
Yes, we are, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeesh.
is she hurt?
Yeah, so I'm gonna move you so I can see the token. You're not in the lava, I'll just assume you're right there, but
It wouldn't bother him if he was.
I'm not worried either way, but I understand.
He wouldn't care.
so
Is she injured?
she is, yes.
I'm gonna do a lay on hands on her.
Okay.
So she gets to spend a healing surge, and then she's gonna automatically add 4 to that, so she should be fine now.
Okay. And when you get close and are doing the healing surge, you look, and she looks familiar to you. You've seen this.
Actually,
person
I
before.
spend a healing surge, and she doesn't have to. I
Oh,
forgot.
sorry. Yeah. So, and she's
She looks familiar. Oh, okay.
she does. Yes.
I'm gonna say, where do I know you from?
And she.
I mean, you would know me, right?
Oh yeah, and she looks up at you. You know, she's kind of coming around. She wasn't unconscious. She was kind of laying there, watching things unfold, and she's just kind of like, "Oh, nice to see a familiar face."
I'm gonna say, where do I know you from?
Oh, we came upon each other on the King's Road into Fallcrest some time ago.
Oh yeah, with the wagon of apples.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out one of the apples I got out of the storage and give it to her and say, "Here, I'll pay you back."
Roasted.
Is she tied up?
No, she was just lying there.
I'm gonna quietly, get behind while still in beast form. Take off my amulet of protection, put it in my pocket.
Very well remembered, Fenton. Nice.
But
It's
why
a good
are
thing
we
you guys didn't give me
concerned
the
with her
amulet.
well-being?
I would be wearing it, and I'd be like, I told you I would be wearing your amulet till my dying day, but I won't mention it.
That blasted
But
elf is
it's
the one
not her
who sent us
amulet.
into the ambush in the first place. Last time.
Yes, she and her companion wanted us to go down there and get the treasure for them, Grixis. It's not her amulet. It never was.
We got the treasure, and I said, finders keepers, and you guys went right in their plan and said, no, let's give the treasure back to the town, and I loaded it up and took it back to the town.
You did.
Anyway,
Very much so.
can she walk out of here now that I healed her?
Yes, she can.
Can she get over without going through the lava?
Yeah, she can come over here, and she's.
I don't need to help her anymore. I said, go ahead, go back to the town.
And so she.
Oh no, that elf is not walking out of here alive.
So, there's no hard feelings here. It was all,
Look, I'm not going to let you guys kill her after I wasted healing on her. You guys, I didn't kill those spiders, but if you kill her, I will go back and kill those spiders. You can try to stop me. You may kill me.
So hold on, real quick. Is she the one that abandoned her group?
No. She's the one that was with the first time we were out with her and her friend had the caravan of stuff.
Yeah, the guy said though that their leader abandoned them and ran down further.
Right. Yeah, what's your name? What's her name?
Aletha?
Aliath?
Aliath? She's really struggling to figure out which name to provide.
Yeah.
When
I
say Aliath or whatever, does she flinch? Can I do an insight on that?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. She's like, and then it comes to her the name that you guys would know her. She says, Thalia. My name was Thalia. Yeah.
Oh my lord. Oh, okay. We're doing.
Yeah, I definitely forgot that name anyway, but I don't believe her at this point.
No, we're doing an a la carte thing. You see it with vampires all the time. It's a weird thing about vampires. If you twist their name around, they think they don't. She's coming with us. We need to take her back because this is not the first time our paths have crossed. Grixis, would you mind grabbing her because she needs to come back with us? We need some information.
I don't mind grabbing her. I don't know why you guys is all of a sudden so worried about her, but I'll tie her up. I'll tie her hands up behind her back. Is that good enough? Is it all right if I just tie her hands behind her back, or do I have to totally tie her up and carry her on my back? I mean,
hog tie and carry, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Knock her out.
You know all of these people in this town are in a Tiamat cult, right?
What?
We don't know that.
I worship in Tiamat. That's why do you think I'm here?
Grix, that's what you said about the guy who ran the tavern. That's what you said about the guy.
I was right. I still, time will tell on that one.
Regardless, this woman took control of a tribe of kobolds. Doesn't that make you hate her?
Well, they had her knocked out in the middle of a lava pit. I don't know how much control she had. The person I put on pain of death there, that kobold, looked like there's more in charge. But we can bring her back to the town and see if the town people want us to do with her. It's their business.
Let's hear it out between her and what's his name, Vero, and the other one we saved, and sort out what exactly happened. Because I guess it is a little. What exactly was her state when we found her? She was in a cocoon, or she was injured, or what was going on?
Who?
No, she was just dazed there in the middle of the lava. I laid hands on her so that to heal her up a little bit.
Yeah, she was just laying there.
And the kobolds were leaving her alone, or?
Well, they were leaving her alone in that they were preoccupied with other things, like the 5 other people and a toad that came in and were working with them. So,
I guess what I'm getting at, I mean, those other 2 people asserted that she allied with the kobolds.
I don't think she allied with them. I think that
they didn't say that.
Going wrong, and she just left them in the wind. I don't think that she all of a sudden said, well, I'm joining a kobold cult, or even that the kobolds would want her to.
Okay.
That's what I think. I don't know. But let's just take her back to the town, and she can explain to the 2 surviving members of her party what happened, and they can deal with her. It doesn't matter for us. I don't think we should just slit her throat. I mean, she's a human. That's considered evil, I guess. My guy is a dragonborn. I mean, I don't kill dragons because I'm a dragonborn. I didn't kill. You guys are with me, so I don't consider. I'm not going to attack you or anything. I'm going to kill as many kobolds as possible, and if you guys are keeping track, we killed 8.
Very good.
What if I told you she's a dragon in elf form?
I would know if she was a dragon in elf form. First off, do you think dragons would take a form of an elf? Elves are terrible. They would take the form. A dragon would take the form of a bigger dragon if they could. Anyways, I'll carry her back. I don't care. She only weighs like 50 pounds, like a sack of potatoes.
Please and thank you, Grix.
Is there any? You guys want to look around? Is there any more treasure or anything? What about? Did you guys check that priestess for like necklaces or anything like that?
Just about to, boss.
Okay,
just about to.
You're the boss. My guy figures you're. My guy. Just so you guys know, my dragonborn Grixis is only 19 years old. I figure Gilly's a dwarf. You must have way more experience than he does.
Yeah, but still learning some stuff. So
like
what's on
like how to dodge traps in a corridor, but we won't go there.
So she's actually with me, but you don't have to move her around now.
Oh no, she's right there.
All right.
It's unclear.
Is she protesting the fact that we're taking her back to town, or she just wants to go?
No, she is content with the fact that she is we'll say not having to fight with you guys. So
okay.
Basically being rescued, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd like to check if there's any magical energy surrounding her.
There is not. No. She is an elf, actually. But yeah.
Can I just ask her and prep an insight on, like, did you like abandon your allies?
Well, I did what I needed to do to survive. I think I did what anyone would do. You guys would probably do the same thing in the circumstances.
I would have died.
All right.
I would have died for these guys. I would have gone to the end with them.
Well, Grixis would have, but probably she.
It was a combination of Aragorn and Sirius Black.
Oh wow!
All
right, let's get to town.
Oh, wait,
did Gilly find something?
I think Gilly's looking at the priestess. There's so she was wearing a mask made out of bones and stuff that's pretty not really fancy, but you might find somebody that's interested in it if you wanted to try to sell it in town.
Oh yeah.
There is amongst all the different kobolds, there's a total of 80 gold to be had. But the largest treasure would be the staff that she was using.
What's that now? So
the staff of Kalira.
Whoa.
Did anybody use that as an implement? Any of our people?
I can, actually.
Maybe I'll draw it.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll bring it to you.
Does that mean you don't need that dagger then?
I don't have the dagger.
Oh, who has the dagger?
That's Delirious.
Oh, okay.
You keep it short, stubby minion. It looks better in your little chubby hands anyway.
You know what? I'll take it. I'm not even going to argue. Not even going to argue, and I just tuck it behind me. Not even going to argue.
We'll talk about that later.
Right, yeah. He knows what's important to him. He's not going to pick a fight on that or lick a gift horse in the mouth.
I'm going to bring this up at the next staff meeting, but there you go.
All right.
I'll note that if I'm going to take this staff, which would make me more accurate and would be great for me to have, there's probably somebody who does not have a good permanent item right now, and I would pass around the amulet of protection. That's good for
Oh, can I have that?
Sure.
'Cause I'm up in front, and I realized a lot of these attacks are not going against my AC, and my fortitude reflex are terrible.
Perfect. You take the amulet. I'll take the staff.
All right, so Grixis gets the amulet.
I'm going to immediately put it on, and I'm carrying the lady that she said it was her family heirloom.
Yeah.
Oof.
Or no, it's the same girl, right?
Yeah,
She went on the party, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guarantee you, though, that was probably also a lie. It just feels like we found the MO of this young lady. Well, relatively young lady. All right, let's get the hell out of this hell.
All right. So with that, we've got So is she tied up, and you're dragging her back into town? And
I'm carrying her. Yeah.
All right. So All right. Well, with that, you make your way back up to the surface with Thalia/Aliath in tow, and make it back to town and settle in. And that's pretty all there is to do pretty much all there is to do today in this pretty adventurous day of kobold hunting. And as it turns out, this Kalira was really kind of the center of what was pulling these kobolds here into the area. So over the next week or so, there's a noticeable drop in the number of kobold encounters surrounding Fallcrest.
What an achievement, team!
Yes. The citizenry is happy. The Lord Warden of Fallcrest is happy, and you collect and can split 3,500 XP.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's 700. And that's going to level us up.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
Nice. All right.
How exciting.
Oh,
Also, Lucas and Charlotte get to have some Kalira, maybe, for breakfast.
I think we're just going to drop her off with the authorities.
No, Kalira is the kobold, not the...
Oh.
No, we're not carving up the elf.
Thalia.
Oh, then, I'll bring her across the lava, sure. You know, salted kobold is almost as good as salted pork. Almost.
That's how you're going to say he's called salted dragonborn.
No. Although if you do die,
It is all just reptilian meat. It's like eating frog legs.
ooh. Hey, Fenton, if you summon
Was that too
toad,
soon? After your toad your frog vanishes at the end of the combat, right?
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was that too soon to make a frog leg joke? I'm sorry.
No, it's. I had very little attachment to that frog that I summoned 40 seconds
Rick's
ago.
just a little
summoned many frogs, but that one was special.
Yeah.
I think the big question
Not
is...
to me. Maybe that was a new one, a new phenomenon for you. But I've been through a lot of frogs.
Deliria, you gonna see if you can bring Charlotte with you or something?
I think they're good.
I think
where they
Charlotte
are,
has to raise
but
her
I will-
family.
But I will visit them often and think of them fondly.
There were a lot of good relationships built on this little adventure today.
So the real treasure are the animals we, intimidated along the way.
That's right. I like it.
Are we abandoning this place, or is this our new fortress?
This is something you could do with what you want. I mean, you've pretty much cleaned it out of everyone who previously occupied it, so squatters' rights, I think.
It's got indoor heating.
Yes. It's a little bit of a bug problem, but,
There doesn't seem to be any bug problem. The drow is like the bugs are at an advantage, keeping the pests down.
Dibs on the spider room.
Mhm.
I kind of like this idea. I disturbingly kind of like this idea.
Interesting.
Um,
Thank you for joining us for this session. I hope you had a great time. Remember that if you would like to play in a future game, then make sure you are a subscriber to the newsletter and keep a lookout for those exclusive invitations. The link to the newsletter is down in the description and also to the website, as well as some other things that you might want to check out. But I had a great time today. I hope you did as well. I look forward to doing this again. Until next time, take care.